the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up? It's the Buckles Malachi Williams in the building. We back. True Media Today, USA Boxing. We are back. Think we back up in here, man. Think we back, right? After everything Gucci right now. You know what I mean? Salute to everybody, man. Peace to the family, man. Peace to the family. Let's give everybody that's here. We're gonna wait till we get to 100. Once we get over 100, I'll get into the show. I like to get into 100 before I get into the show. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Shout out to George Evans. He said there's a major hurricane headed towards Florida. Yeah, you know, I mean, I don't think it's a hurricane. I think it's a tropical storm. It's not a hurricane, it's a tropical storm that's headed this way. You know, it is what it is. Normally the hurricanes come through down South Florida, but you know, we got one coming through where I'm at, so I'm on the West Coast. I'm in West Central Florida, so shout out to doggone Jackie Hernandez. What's going on, sis? I see you, sis. Shout out to Jackie Hernandez. It is what it is. Shout out to Mike Wilson. You see I got that fishing cap on. I got this from Omaha when I was in Omaha. He said, what did he say? The stickiest of the icky. You already know.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
Boy, you already know, boy. Hey, you already know. Shit, and now I thought I had 3. Yeah, hold on, I got one more here somewhere. Yeah, you already know. I got one right here. I got one right here, and I got a whole. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Yeah, man. Shout out to your boy Mambo. Mambo, what's going on, fam? Shout out to Jemell Rivera. He said, nice hat. Yeah, nice hat. I appreciate that, man. I got this from Omaha. Bud had the fishing hat on. You know what I mean? So, you know. Omaha hooked me up. His sister had one on too. Shantae had one on too. We was on the boat, so you know what it is. I got hooked up. Shout out to MK. MK, what's going on, fam? Shout out to Jeff Luciano. Salute. Knockdown 305, Dade County's finest. Okay, you know, we got over 100, man. We might well get into the show. Jemell Rivera, what's going on, fam? He said beef face safe through the weather. Hey, it is what it is. We gonna be Gucci. Everything gonna be Gucci. You see what I'm saying? What's going on, fam? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's give everybody that's here right now a round of applause. War Prime Minister. What's going on, fam? Dodge J with the link read. Champ Beats, what's happening? You know, Jamario Dixon, salute. It is what it is, etc. There's a whole lot. There's a whole lot. Well, there's a whole lot of nothing going on in boxing. Whole lot. I want to talk about Shakur Stevenson. Talk about Shakur and Devin Haney fiasco. I don't want to say if it's a fiasco, but it is what it is. Shout out to Bruce Gas. Jemell Charlo, he been doing a lot of talking. I saw him on not the Breakfast Club, $1 million worth of game. I didn't even get a chance to see the entire interview. I saw like maybe 15 minutes of it. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I saw about maybe 15 minutes of it. So, I didn't get a chance to see much of it. Saw that right there. People talking about that. Hey, sound like he's shaking like booty meat when Crawford there get mentioned. Yeah, I want to see Crawford fight Boots. Yeah, let him fight Boots. Let him go ahead and fight Boots. Nigga shaking like booty meat. Well, he's shaking like a leaf in the middle of a hurricane. I don't know what it is with Jemell Charlo, boy. Boy, it's like when they mention that Crawford name, when they mention that Crawford name, boy, he be all over the place. I be like, man, come on, man. Then come on, man. You Lions only, man. Boy, the little dude came up for 135, man. What's happening?
Crawford, go fight. Y'all fight each other. I'm busy. Motherfucker, I'm busy.
I'm just saying.
Don't ask me about Crawford, because that motherfucker ain't in my division. Like, we talking about a 147 pounder that was a 140 pounder. We need to fucking comprehend. I get it. He won the undisputed, right? At 147 and 140. This shit is different when they get down to 147. How y'all want him to fight me? How are we talking about somebody that ain't even fought in the division? How did he just jump from there to there? Like, what connection do he got to this world?
Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, remember when D-Block and Rick Timms having that little fiasco? It wasn't that serious, But when D-Block sounded like he was copping deuces, When D-Block sounded like he was copping deuces, Rick like, look, man, I'm tired of this. Every time I turn around, you mention my name, I'm pulling up in Dallas in 2 days. They say 2 days, I'm going to be in Dallas. Well, tell me where you at. What's up? I'm finna put hands and foots on you. What's happening? I'm coming up down. I'm tired of this here, man. I'm tired of you keeping my name in your mouth. I'm coming to Dallas in 2 days. I'm going to drive from Houston, and I'm coming straight to Dallas. What's happening, right? I mean, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing now. It ain't no beef between those two guys. I just want to let you guys know that. But this is a joke, so just follow me. Doggone D-Block had no call, like what? About 10 minutes later. You know, and some say it sounded like D-Block was copping deuces. That's what some of them say, right? And then Rick called back, hey man, look here, he say, look here, Will, look here, man, you know, it's obvious that the man don't want no smoke. That's obvious he don't really want no smoke right now, man. So, you know, I could tell by his response, it sounded like his voice was quivering, his bottom lip was trembling. It's obvious he don't want no smoke. So I'm going to just let that go. I'm going to just leave him alone because I know he ain't for real. So when I hear Jemell Charlo, you know, saying he busy, and you know, why y'all want Crawford to fight me? Like why y'all wanting to fight me? Like what I did? Like every time I turn around, y'all want Crawford to fight me. Then you hear him on the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast. He talking like he ain't really think about Crawford. Yeah, Crawford need to fight Boots. He need to fight Boots. Let him fight Boots. he tried to throw Boots in the way there. First it was, yeah, he got to get by Errol. Then when he get by Errol, oh yeah, nah, why he want to come up here and fight me? Now he got to get by Boots. It's like Jemell Charlo keep throwing. First it was Errol, then Errol got stopped. Now he throwing Boots in there. It's like, dude, the man say he want to fight you. The man want to fight you, man. Why you keep throwing fighters in the man? True. The man say he want to smoke with you. You talking about Errol? Okay, he beat Errol. Okay, now we wanted to fight Boots now. Man, come on, man. I know you finna get the bag. You know what? That's why I say, you know what? I ain't betting on Jemell Charlo. I don't think Jemell Charlo gonna beat Canelo, dog. I'm serious, bro. I really don't. I don't think he gonna beat him, bro. I know he big and all that stuff there. I just don't think he gonna beat him, bro. I just don't like the way he moving right now, man. Like right now, man, I ain't never seen this side of. I ain't never seen this Jemell Charlo right here, man. For real, man. He look like bro, like he was just talking trash. Yeah, man, my hand broke. I can't fight Zoo. I can't fight Tim Zoo. My hand broke, man. I done broke my hand. And his hand was broke all this time. As soon as the Canelo fight come up, his hand ain't broke no more. True. He said, hey, as soon as Canelo fight opportunity come up, yeah, dog, my hand straight. Man, hold on, man. You just said for a whole year, your hand was broke twice or something in 2 places, you know, to fight Sue. And then as soon as Jemell come up, Canelo name come up, bro, your hand ain't broke no more. You know, everything good and Gucci. I say, yeah, man, he going up there to get knocked out. True. Yeah, man. I ain't falling for the banana in the tailpipe, dog. You know what I mean? I ain't falling, you know, I can't go by what I hope to happen. I gotta look at the reality of the situation. This man going up there to get knocked out, bro. Anyways, will Derrick James make excuses for Jemell Charlo if he were to lose to Canelo Alvarez? Just like he did for Spence, when Spence got knocked out, TKO stoppage, knocked out pretty much by doggone Terence Crawford. Let's get into the show. 4 weeks from today, guys, Saul Canelo Alvarez and Jemell, the Iron Man Charlo, will face each other in the ring in Las Vegas, Nevada. Canelo is known for having mega fights throughout his career. As for Jemell Charlo, this is the first mega fight that he's ever had, you know, in his 16 years as a boxer. He's never had a mega fight before. Never, right? He had a good fight with Brian Castano, but didn't nobody know who Brian Castano was. Let's be real. You know what I mean? So, you know, it is what it is, man. Like, a bunch of no-names down there at 154, right? Ever since Errol Spence got destroyed by Terence Crawford, Derrick James has made it clear, and he's made excuses, saying that Spence did not look the same. Now, he didn't say this prior to the fight. He said this after the fight. Shout out to Retro Boss and the documentaries. Shout out to Damian Bennett. Shout out to School of X-Men. But in the lead up to the fight, Derrick James was running his fat mouth, saying all this and that, talking that flim-flam, popping that weak. He had a whole lot to say in the lead up to the Spence Crawford fight. After the fight, he backed the mushmouth Derrick James. Hey man, Derrick, what happened in the fight with Spence and Crawford? You think it's gonna be a rematch? No comment. He said no comment. Now he ain't got no comment. He had a whole lot to say in the lead up to the fight, and then after the fight, he ain't got no comment now. That's strange. Very strange. Now, when it comes to Canelo and Eddie Reynoso, Derrick James has been on his best behavior. It wasn't the same energy he had with Bomac. And that's the problem that I had with him. I'm like, okay, man, where that same energy at? Like, where the energy at? Like, Crawford wasn't disrespectful to Derrick James or nothing of that sort or whatever, but they didn't have that same energy. What he said, Bomac, look, he looked like a super heavyweight. he said Bomac looked like a super heavyweight. They eating Cheetos and all that stuff there. Eddie Reynoso, he talking about some que pasa, hey, man, que pasa, mi puto, que pasa, mi puto. Like literally, they literally kissing Canelo, kissing all the freckles off of Canelo cheeks. Literally. True. When it came down to the brother, man, you had a whole lot to say. People talking about they gonna bust a cap on Crawford on stage, and Crawford called the dude, he said, yeah, you a bitch ass nigga, and yeah, he said, yeah, try that. Dude was doing all that. I want to see if any of now that's with Errol Spence fans, right? That was with Errol, the team people that was with Errol in the crowd. I want to see what Jemell Charlo fans be talking that flim-flam to Canelo. True. I want to see if the same energy you kept with the black man, you need to keep it with the Mexican. True. I'm going to just go ahead and come out and say it. I don't care who I offend. The same energy that Derrick James, old mushmouth, kept with the black man, keep it with the Mexican. True. I don't want you walking up to Eddie Reynoso. Yeah, man, me puto. Yeah, me puto. Hey, Canelo, man, I can't let go of that there, man, me puto. Yeah, I don't want all that there. Keep that same energy. Anyways, let's get into the show. Now, the question I have is this. Will Derrick James make excuses if Jemell Charlo were to lose? Jemell Charlo hasn't fought in 16 months, and he's coming off a hand injury that miraculously healed as soon as the Canelo fight came up, right? Will that be an excuse? Will that be used as an excuse if Jemell Charlo were to lose? What do you guys think? Hate, like, share, subscribe. We're going to talk about Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson, too. I ain't talking about Usyk and Daniel Dubois no more. There ain't nothing to talk about, right? Anyways, before we get into the show, I got to say all praises due to the man who butter my biscuit, to the man who pay me on the back end, to the man who makes sure that Ellie Setback, Ellie Sucker Nigga Nutsack, to make sure that Ellie Sucker Nigga Nutsack have all the cocoa butter, the baby oil, the KY jelly, and what else? Cocoa butter, baby oil, KY jelly, and what I say though? And knee pads. Have all the cocoa butter, KY jelly, baby oil, and knee pads. He makes sure that Ellie Setback have all of that. Have an unlimited supply. All praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, Mr. Al Heyman.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and thank Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me?
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Now, I got to get in contact with my dog, Johnny Rice, man. See, let me tell you something. When you getting back in promotion checks from Al Heyman, you can quit your job. You can quit your job when you getting paid on the back end from Al. Johnny Rice quit his job. You can quit your job. Now, I'm not going to sit here lie to you guys. I think I was watching my dog, Johnny Rice. On his Instagram page, and I think he got a job again. I'm not sure. I could have overheard. I could have misheard it. But I know Johnny Rice, to be honest with me. But I think that I heard him say something. I think I heard him say something, man, when he come back from work or something. I think he got a job again. True. Well, Johnny Rice, if you listening to this show, please let me know if you got a job. I hope not, man. Cause you look so happy and joyful in that video. My dog Johnny Rice, when you're working, when you're getting money from Al, you can quit your job. If anybody in this chat getting money on the back end, you can quit your job for messing with Al. Now, hey, my Trey, I'm dead serious, dog. I think my dog back working again. I think my dog, Johnny Rice was spending money left and right. Spending money, gambling. I said, oh man, between blowing money and gambling, come on, Johnny. Like, I wanted to see him invest that money in some junk bonds, or, you know what I mean? Invest in the local strip club. Anyways, this is to anybody, as a matter of fact, anybody hating on my dog, Johnny Rice, if you hating on six-figure Johnny, if you the man and you got my dog, six-figure Johnny, right back at the job, working for the white man again on a 9 to 5, Riley.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out of my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Hey, Basil say, Al Heyman butter my biscuits.
True.
Hey, should I say pause? Hey, should I say pause on that? Is that a pause moment? Is that a pause moment? I forgot to say pause. I forgot to say pause. Hey, I forgot to say pause on that one. Hey, Trish baby said definitely. Hey, Trish baby.
You just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking about?
Hey, Trish baby say definitely. He said, yeah, dog, that's a pause moment right there. You know what we gotta do? We gotta have a pause police. You know what the pause police is? Anybody that say something that's questionable, they gotta remind them, yeah, dog, that's pause. That's pause right there. You gotta say pause right there, dog. You said he butter your biscuit. You see another man butter your biscuit, dog. That can be interpreted any kind of way. You gotta say pause. Hey, I just caught on. I just thought, I said, man, you know, that sounds kind of questionable. Maybe I need to clear that up a little bit. Hey, anyway, shout out to Gloria Day and the Fabulous Set.
Gloria Day and the Set Trips.
These niggas don't play. These niggas don't play.
We don't play.
You ain't heard. They be tripping.
We be tripping.
So they swerving on.
We swerve on.
No faking and no snitching. And repping hard for the set. Oh, mamas, it ain't no lie. Because niggas gonna bust.
Niggas gonna bust.
Yeah, man, we're finna get ready to drop these phone lines. How many likes we got? Hey, we need 60 more likes. 60 likes and the phone lines will be open. Let me go ahead and type it in the chat. Let everybody know what time TI is. We need 60 more likes. We need 60 more likes. Hey, anyway, and also too, man, y'all sign up to my newsletter, man. I got a newsletter right here, CoachMalachi.com. Y'all go to CoachMalachi.com. Click the link. I'm finna drop it right here in the chat. Sign up for my newsletter, man. That's so anytime we go live, if YouTube, sorry about that, guys. You know, you guys know I'm on that good green. I don't burn two back to back. I can't even talk right now.
You just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking
Hey,
about?
I can't even talk right now.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick
Shit,
James?
boy, nigga, I'm feeling so good right now, boy. God damn, boy, I'm like shit. I feel like doggone. Y'all remember that song by the Floaters? Float, float on. You gotta float on, baby. Float on, float on, float on, float, float. But I'm floating right now, but I'm levitating right now. Right now, I'm in the heavens. I'm in the heavens. And remember what Dr. Umar Johnson say? You know, and by the way, ladies, and I'm telling you the God's honest truth. Remember he said that? He said, I had a dream, and the dream confirmed to me in my spirit that I'm supposed to have two wives. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You remember he said that there? And I'm telling you, the God's honest truth. He's saying the Spirit told him he's supposed to have 2 wives. That's what he said. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It is what it is. Anyways, we need 30 more likes. 30 more likes when we get the phone lines open. He say, what he say? He say he's smoking what Bud is smoking. Yeah. We smoking. I got this strain. You know what Bud was smoking? I got this strain called deep fried catfish. Have y'all ever heard of deep fried? So I got a pack of deep fried catfish right here. Bud was smoking on these Spence packs. Shout out to my sister Food Revolution. See this here, homie, home skillet. We smoking on those Spence packs. That's what I'm smoking on. I don't know what you smoking on, but this what me and Bud was smoking. Bud don't even smoke. But I'm just saying, I smoked his part for him. But anyway, this we smoking on right here, these Spence packs. These Spence packs got me, boy, Lord have mercy. Boy, this that thigh right. This straight out of Omaha. Straight out of Omaha. Y'all remember that song Straight Out of Compton? Straight out of Compton. Crazy motherfucker named Ice Cube. Straight out of Omaha. Crazy motherfucker named Crawford. Yeah. That's what I'm smoking on. Listen, I'm dead serious. That's what I'm smoking on, for real. For real, though. Yes, sir. It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's what I'm smoking on right now, boy. This shit got me feeling good, too, boy. This that thigh out, boy. This that motherfucking thigh out. Anyways, yeah, what the dude say? He said what I think about the video of Shakur leak. I mean, I don't really think much of it. I mean, I heard the video was leaked years ago. So, I mean, it's a video that was leaked years ago. I mean, it ain't really nothing to talk about, really. You know, I mean, it is what it is. Somebody leaked the video that I'm hearing it happened when Shakur was at 126. It just talk. On up. Sign up for my email list. Sign up for my email list. Y'all click the link right there. I just dropped the link right there. Y'all hit that. That's CoachMalachi.com. You get what I'm saying? That's all it is. That's all it is. It just, it is what it is. I mean, this is old. This is when Shakur Stevenson was at 126. This wasn't nothing recent or nothing of that sort. You know, it is what it is. He said, where can we get that Spence pack? You got to go to Omaha, Nebraska. You got to go to Omaha to get that Spence pack, boy. Got to go to Omaha. But they hooked me up. I got hooked up, bro. You know what I mean? Timothy Spearman said that was 4 years ago. Yeah, it is what it is. We're going to see what's up, man. Maybe Shakur and Devin get it down later on down the line. I like the fact that we have news that the WBC finally did something that I agree with. They mandating Shakur Stevenson and Frank Martin fight each other. And this is after Vasily Lomachenko and Esau Pitbull Cruz ducked Shakur. Esau Cruz ducked him first when he got mandated by the WBC at the WBC convention in October last year. He got mandated. He immediately ducked. Say, nah, we ain't want to fight him. Shakur fight. He got a boring style. He gonna be running and this and that. Get what I'm saying? This guy say Shakur should have taken the 25%. I mean, taking it for what? Y'all the same dudes that said that Terence Crawford should have took 20% and be happy to take what we give you. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, I ain't trying to be funny, dog, but I can't tell another man what he should have taken. A man that's a multi-millionaire when I'm a two-figure nigga, and then I'm not a two-figure nigga, but I'm just throwing that out there. But and then you got 25% of what? Don't nobody even know what it was about. 25% of what? Who gonna put the money up? Like 25% of what? You can't take, so somebody says something on, yeah, we sent them an offer. Anytime you see something on Twitter, yeah, we sent them an offer 75-25. Like if you negotiating business with a fighter, why are you putting out there on Twitter in front of everybody to see that, yeah, this is what we offered him? Why? Because you said you offered him that? Is that make it true? I saw something where Bob Arum said that wasn't even a serious offer. He didn't really receive nothing. That's what Bob Arum say, but I get it. This guy say I'm being biased. Man, shut the fuck up. How the fuck I'm being biased? I don't have a dog in the race. If you feel I'm being biased, nigga, leave. Give a fuck about what you think, fuck boy. Shit. Phone lines will be open. You can call the show, nigga. Shit. But anyways. Yeah, but anyway, so I mean that's my whole thing. Just a whole bunch of talk, just a bunch of banner. That's all it was. These the same niggas that said that somebody Crawford should have took 20%. He do bad business. Listening to a nigga on YouTube. The fuck I'm gonna listen to a nigga on YouTube for? I'm the nigga that's in there throwing punches. I'm the one that's in there, you know what I mean? It is what it is. He said it was a real offer. How do you know it was a real offer? I know you're a Devin Haney fan. I know you're a Devin Haney supporter. And I know you probably listening to the Alphabet Boys and you pro Bill Haney. But how you know it was a real offer? You wasn't there. I wasn't there. Like, who the fuck is you? You get what I'm saying? How the fuck you know? You wasn't there. You saw the same shit I saw on Twitter. They put a message out there on Twitter. That you saw the same thing I saw. Yeah, ain't nobody trying to hear that old pussy ass shit. We don't know a motherfucking thing. I know Bill Haney personally. You know what I mean? I know how they be capping and stuff like that, but I don't know. I wasn't there. So it is what it is. Fact of the matter is, you know, you got doggone Shakur. Hopefully we get that fight between him and Frank Martin. Hopefully. You get what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, we got enough likes here. We need 10 more likes. 10 more likes. Phone lines will be open. 530-494-9636. That's going to be the number when we drop it. Jemell Charlo is very, you know, I'm sitting back thinking about this fight with Jemell Charlo and Canelo, and I'm like, man, you know what, dog? Man coming off a hand injury. He ain't fought in 16 months. And his whole energy towards this entire Canelo situation, I'm like, man, I ain't never seen this dude act like this. And his energy seemed different than me. That's all I'm saying. His energy seemed very, very different than me. Phone lines finna drop, man. Anybody got something to say? Anybody feel some type of way? Call the show. I'm finna drop the phone lines right now.
You wanna talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Phone lines open, man. 530-494-9636. It is what it is. Carlo, what's your name when you calling from?
Maintain from Queens, New York.
Maintain from Queens, New York. Talk to me.
Yeah, I first of all, praying for you and your family, man. Continue prayers, blessings up, man. That's number one. Number two, real fast, Coach. I went after you posted that episode last week. I went on Shigo's page. I said, "Hey, Shigo, Coach Malachi just killing you over here right now, exposing you." My man said, "Fuck you and that bitch ass nigga." And when I tell you, Coach, I try to screenshot that shit so fast. He blocked me so fast, I couldn't even get the screenshot. But hey, Coach, keep doing your thing, man. We love you. Praying for the family, man. That's my call. Peace.
Hey, salute, man. Hey, shout out to Maintain Queens. Stand up. Hey, what is it, Kyle? Your green Charger? Man. Nah, it's oh man, I think the green, I just saw it. I forgot where it's at. Look, it's in the house somewhere. I forgot what I did with it. Yeah, anyway, yeah, you know what to expect. You know, when you go over there, hey, I am by far YouTube's and the YTBC most hated. Boy, listen, I'm hated by several different groups. It's quite a few groups hate me on the YTBC. I ain't gonna lie, boy. I love it. It's a whole bunch of them like me. Like the Hispanic boxing channels don't like me. The ones from Somalia don't like me. That's Whole Money. Whole Money, I think he Ethiopian. I think he really Ethiopian or something of that sort. The Whole Money is on, bro. Like the Alphabet Boys, the entire Alphabet Boy community, except maybe like one or two dudes. Except maybe one dude. That's probably Blue. Me and Blue. I rock the Blue. I like Blue. Blue, a real cool dude. But yeah, man, it is what it is. You know, it covered the territory. I really don't care, man, because all them niggas are a bunch of losers to me. True. Y'all know me, man. Like I call it the way I see it. All them niggas a bunch of goddamn losers. Bunch of broke fake wannabe Malcolm X's or some shit, fake revolutionaries. Ain't nobody trying to hit that punk. Ain't nobody trying to hit that punk ass shit. Not me. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So You know, it is what it is. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. Nigga want to be internet thugs, holler about what they gonna do and yada, 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 yada. These niggas is the most peaceful motherfuckers on YouTube. Ain't nothing happen to nobody. I tell you guys this time and time again, out of all the threats you hear these other YouTube channels make, say what they gonna do and all that stuff there, how many things have something happened to someone at these fights from these niggas? Zero. Nothing. Ain't nothing gonna happen, ain't nothing to worry about, ain't none of that. Ain't nothing gonna happen, ain't nothing to worry about. Anyways, back to the Shakur and Devin Haney thing. Like, to me, that ain't nothing. They ain't fighting each other. All the hoopla that's going on, I ain't really getting caught up in it because that's all it is, hoopla. You see what I'm saying? That's all it is, hoopla. So ain't nothing getting caught up in it. I think I heard Shakur said something about if he see Devin Haney, he wanna, what did he say? Hold on. I don't want to put. And I met Shakur. I spoke to him, man. He's a pretty nice guy. But he a young kid though. Both of these guys are young. Both of them disrespecting each other. I think Devin called him a bitch ass nigga or some shit, and Shakur clapped back. You know, I mean, it is what it's the same shit that going on YouTube. Same stuff that going on YouTube. You know, it's the same thing, bro. Let me see. Let's do this here. Same stuff that going on YouTube. Niggas be having all this video. Yeah, when I see you, boy, I'm gonna do this, boy. I swear to God, boy, drop the addy. And guess what? so you want me to think you gonna catch a plane here? Man, Lord, okay, Lord have mercy. Please, Lord, please let this bitch nigga come over here. Anyways, yeah, man, you know what I mean? So hold on, let me see what Shakur talking about. Devin Haney and Shakur. That's all it is. That's all it is, man. That's all it is. Hold on, I clicked on the wrong thing. Hold on. I clicked on the wrong thing. And again, and I told you guys about Bill. I mean, Bill. I mean, I like Bill. Bill, all right, dude. But you know, his job is to cap for his son. I ain't mad at him for that. If I was him, I'd do the same thing. He's supposed to cap for his son. That's his job. You know, his job to work the media circuit, the people who he have allies with, the media channels that he have allies with, and the YouTube channels, because YouTube channels, I guess, kind of like secondary media. But the people you have allies with, work those, form relationships and partnerships with those guys to get them to push your narrative. So I'm not upset about that. I could have been one of those guys doing that. I mean, the opportunity came to me. See, that's what y'all don't know. All right, what'd you say, Retro? He said they sound like YouTubers talking about clout chasing and wave ride, which is what these weeklies on YouTube do after they sell out. Yeah, I mean, you get what I'm saying, though, blood? Like, definitely. You know, I get it, but these guys, this is what I'm seeing. I guess, you know what, blood? This is boxing news now. This is boxing news, And again, if I'm Bill Haney, I do the same thing for my son. If my son was a boxer or anything my son do, my thing is to be the propaganda mouthpiece for my son, and I'm gonna go around and make sure I have certain channels and stuff in pocket from a monetary standpoint to make sure they continue to push my agenda. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, me personally, I ain't tripping on that. I mean, I had the opportunity, but I turned it down. I'm like, nah. And Bill didn't ask me for nothing, but when I spoke to him on the phone, I told him, and he'll tell you this, I told him immediately, I said, look, man, I don't want nothing from you. I don't want, you got to offer me nothing. I ain't going to push no narrative for you, but I'm going to be fair. And if you talk to him and ask him that, he'll tell you I said that. True. I got the receipts. Too. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, I don't want no money from nobody. I got my own money. You get what I'm saying? I don't want no money from nobody, man, because I do this because I do this as a hobby. I kind of like this. But now I see that, this show has affected a lot of people's lives in a positive way. So that drives me to continue to do it. But I don't want nothing from nobody, man. I ain't finna be holding the water for no nigga. Not me, not Coach Malachi. I ain't finna do that. Not me. I can't do it. You know what I mean? So I ain't knocking nobody hustle though. Y'all do your thing. Hold on, let me show you guys this here. I think this is Devin Haney. Okay, cool. This it right here. He say, I can't believe, hey, blood, I can't even believe we talking about this shit. So Devin Haney said, me and you can go somewhere and fight for real. I bet that 25% I'll whip your ass. And then Shakur come back and say, and I better not ever catch you by yourself anywhere. Because I'm smacking the shit out of you. He said, make sure you tell your security, never leave your side, bitch ass nigga. So basically, these guys are going back and forth talking about each other. Devin Haney said that the man, he said, your mama a bitch, pussy, clout chasing ass nigga. So Devin Haney is disrespecting Shakur, and Shakur is disrespecting Devin Haney. Both of them are disrespecting each other from what I see. You get what I'm saying? Both of them disrespecting each other from what I see. So it's going back and forth. It's going back and forth. And then right here, he says, Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Okay? So that's the news. True. Hey, so that's the news right there. That's the news right there. So in boxing news, Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson are trading words, disrespecting each other. You get what I'm saying? You know, Devin Haney hits Shakur Stevenson with an overhand right by saying, bruh, getting more and more corny. And then Shakur replies back, he said, you a bitch, just like your bitch ass father. And shut the fuck up before I post him talking crazy. And then Devin Haney replied back with an overhand right. He said, your mama a bitch, pussy, clout chasing ass nigga. Instead of trying to ride another nigga wave, the next nigga wave. He said, post that little video you keep talking about, broke bum bitch. Okay, so now Devin Haney came back with an overhand right. And then Shakur come with an uppercut. With an uppercut to the solar plex. He said, and now I better not ever catch you by yourself anywhere. Cause I'm smacking the shit out of you. You know, he said, make sure you tell your security to never leave your side. Okay, that was an uppercut. That was a uppercut to the body, uppercut to the solar plex. And then Devin Haney came back. With a straight right. He said, me and you can go somewhere and fight. This where we at now. True. This where we at now. I told you guys this a while ago. I said, this is where we at now. We're going to go back to covering fights on Twitter. I'm going to be covering fights. Remember when Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis was going to fight each other? It was before that. I say, dog, it's going to get so bad. Oh, I ain't know the phone been ringing. I said, it's going to get so bad, dog. We're going to be covering fights so people going to be interested. Like what the dude said in the chat. He said, man, what you think about that video of Bill Haney saying what he's saying, and somebody said something about what you think about Shakur and them, what they're going through in the chat. I mean, going back and forth on Twitter. This where it's at. Hey, what it say, Ron J? Ron J say it's good for Twitter, but we want to see the fight in the ring when they both get paid. But they're not gonna fight anytime soon, Ron J. That fight ain't gonna happen no time soon. You know what I mean? I'm just being real. That fight ain't gonna happen no time soon, bro. So, you know, right now, what's more of a reality that can happen is Shakur fighting Frank Martin. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but Shakur Stevenson and Frank Martin have been mandated to fight each other by the WBC. Now, this is really, really good because, you know, Frank Martin is a slick black fighter. He's a slick black fighter. They say some fighters don't like to fight slick black fighters. Shout out to Mo Easy. What's going on, sis? They say Canelo don't like to fight slick black fighters. Okay, he's fighting one September the 30th, and he has quite a few black fighters on his resume. But there's some black fighters that won't fight no slick black fighters. True. You know, they like to pick and choose. When they want to decide who like to fight slick black fighters and who don't. when it's your favorite black fighter that's ducking smoke from other slick black fighters, they be dead silent on that. But if it's a Mexican or an Asian, well, you know what? They were saying that about a New Way to Monster. They say, man, he ain't fought nobody. He ain't fight no slick black fighters. But it ain't no slick black fighters in that weight division where he was at. Because it was the one dude telling me, man, the New Way was a hype job. I say, dude, you ain't never seen this dude fight. Man, that dude way over there in China, man, he beating all of them. He said the dude way in China. I say, it's not in China, sir, he's in Japan. He said China, Japan, same thing. And then he said, China, Japan, same thing. I say, no, it's not. Then he said, yeah, man, he fought. He didn't want to fight no slick black fighter. I say, sir, do you know any slick black fighters in the flyweight division, super flyweight division, in junior bantamweight division? He had nothing to say. Well, I don't, Hey, he was stuck. Dude don't even watch the division. Dude don't even watch the division, dog. The man don't even watch the division in the lightweight classes. He don't even watch the division, but yet he talking about the man running from slick black fighters. There are literally no slick black fighters down there. True. The man of New Way had to move up in weight to find one slick black fighter from Philly. He found one slick black fighter from Philly, and the dude from Philly went to Japan, and everybody said, yeah, man, Schoolboy gonna school him. And I even told y'all, I say, man, I'm rooting for Schoolboy, man, but it's gonna be a tall task him beating a New Way, bro. I didn't know a New Way was gonna beat him like that, though. I thought, you know what? I thought that a New Way, I thought Schoolboy was gonna put up a better fight than that. Bro, like, y'all check this out. 2 beatdowns from 2 fighters that came from Top Rank. A New Way is promoted by a Japanese promoter in Japan, but his American promoter is Bob Arum, Top Rank. Terence Crawford, for all of his career, he started out with TKO Promotions, then he left TKO Promotions and became a part of Top Rank, and then he left. So most of his career, everybody know him of Top Rank, right? He lead Top Rank, had one fight, fought David Avenesian. His second fight, he ended up fighting doggone Errol Spence from Top Rank. But and they destroyed, listen, Crawford destroyed Spence, beat him like he was an amateur, and the New Way, the monster, man, he made my dog Cool Boy Steph look like he ain't belong in the ring. True. Man, listen, I was shocked. I say, man, Cool Boy, y'all remember what I was saying? I say, man, Cool Boy got some of the best footwork in boxing, boy. That's a slick black fighter right there. Now, Cool Boy is the definition of a slick black fighter. Y'all remember I said all of that? Man, remember when I said all that? I said, yeah, man, Cool Boy is the definition of slick black fighter, man. This gonna be a tough fight right here, boy. I don't know about this. Man, doggone the New Way came up in there, man. He ran through doggone Cool Boy like Nimrod. True. Man, bruh. Man, he beat that man like Blackjack Mulligan did Kevin Sullivan in '82 at the Armory. True. Bruh. The fuck? Man, I was like, man, what the? I say, man, if this a sign of what is to come, if this a sign of what is to come, man, he made, bro. But I ain't never seen nobody beat Cool Boy like that. Not Cool Boy. For real, though. Yeah. Well, I ain't never seen nobody beat Cool Boy like that.
Shut up! Before I bust a cap up in your ass.
Hey, doggone, man, listen, man. I was like, man, I don't know, boy, doggone the New Way, because I'm like, man, a New Way, man, that motherfucker hit hard, bro. But I wasn't sure if the power was going to transfer to the 4th division.
You wish you could work it the way I do.
But I say, you know what, this fight going to go 12 rounds. I thought Cool Boy was going to win maybe like a split decision or something of that sort. Man, that the footwork was gone. That doggone the New Way with his timing, he was cutting the ring off. As soon as doggone Cool Boy felt that power, he got on the back foot, and he was trying to get the hell up out of there. I say, man, this nigga here, man, Lord have mercy. And then doggone Crawford and Spence. Now, I told y'all how Crawford and Spence was going to go. I was one of the only content creators, maybe the only one. I said, man, Crawford gonna knock this dude. I said, man, he gonna stop Spence in about the 10th round. I said, y'all gonna be surprised at how easy he make it look. I told y'all that. Kaboom Man told me that. Coach Red told me that. Saul told me that. And Bernie the Boss, he said, you're gonna be surprised how much he make it look. He said, this dude is a flat-footed, come-forward fighter. And then I went to looking at all of the fights that Crawford had, the Victor Posters, the Prescotts, you know what I mean, the Hank Lundys, like the bigger guys, because he's always the smaller, skinny guy. You know, the Jose Benavidez, the doggone Jeff Horns and stuff like that, the Mean Machines, the Jaquel Brooks, who was bigger. I said, man, them dudes who always come forward, Victor Posters, them big aggressive dudes, that if you fight Terence Crawford aggressively, that's the worst thing you can do.
You're begging me not to leave you.
You get what I'm saying? That's the worst. I'll say, man, you know what, man? Yeah, this stylistically, this is all wrong for this boy right here. Because he say he's stepping. And if he step, I say he going to step into some shit.
You just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking about?
That's what happened. So, so it is what it is, man. So, Frank Martin and Shakur Stevenson. Frank Martin is a slick black fighter. He's a slick black fighter. That is. Frank Martin is a slick black fighter, so I don't want nobody to get it twisted. You get what I'm saying? He is that. So, Shakur Stevenson is a slick black fighter. I think his nationality, he's Puerto Rican. I think he claiming Puerto Rico. But you get what I'm saying? So, you know, so it is what it is. But, you know, so, me personally, I want to see this fight. I actually saw somebody, this is a true story. I actually saw somebody, bro, on somebody left a comment on one of my posts. Because, you know, I always post in my community tab. Hey, man, what show we got coming up today? Dude complaining. Dude said, oh, man, it's going to be a boring fight. 2 runners. Both of them going to be running. I'm like, what? What? Like, Frank Martin is a slick black fighter. Like, y'all, they don't want to see it. Both of them going to be running. The dude was literally complaining. Come on, man. Like, come on. I'm like, bro, like, you know, this going to be, you know, I want to see this fight. Because, you know, you have critics of Shakur that feel that, hey, man, he said he ain't fought nobody. I'm like, dude, he said he ain't fought nobody in lightweight division. Like, dude, this is his second fight. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, this is the guy's second fight, so it ain't like he been there for years and haven't fought anybody. Like, this is his second fight in the lightweight division. If his second fight is Frank Martin, I don't have a problem with him fighting Frank Martin in his second fight. True. I don't have a problem with that. You know what I mean? His second fight, I don't have a problem with that. Shout out to JXV, dropping that quarter of a dub. He said, to be honest, Shakur ducked Warrington and didn't want to fight in England. Didn't want to fight Navarrete at 126 for less money, and now he won't fight Devin Haney. I mean, you know, if that's the way you feel about it, that's the way you feel about it. You know, it is what it is. Anybody, you're entitled to your opinion, fam. What to say, Food Revolution? You say, that is easy word for Shakur. I think Shakur beats everyone at 135, including Haney, if he were to come back down. Yeah, you know, Devin Haney ain't coming back down. He ain't coming back down. You know, cause you know he was struggling to make that weight, and you know how small, not how small, but you know how Devin Haney looked. He looked very, very skinny at that weight. So he did right. He did right by moving up. He definitely did right by moving up. I thought he was gonna move up after the George Kambosos fight, but him to stay to fight Lomachenko, I'm glad both him and Lomachenko gave us that fight. Well, I'm glad Devin Haney gave us that fight. Him and Lomachenko. I'm glad.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
See, I don't like these hypotheticals. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type of dude, like, I do want to see the fights, but look, check this out. Hey, Food Revolution, it took us 5 years to get Crawford and Spence. It took us 5 years to get Crawford and Spence. We're not going to get no Devin Haney or no Shakur no time soon. We're not going to get no Shakur or Tank Davis no time soon. We're not going to get no Devin Haney and Tank no time soon. Like, look how long it took us to get Crawford and Spence. We're not going to get those fights. You know what I mean? So I'm just, you know, I mean, I'm hopeful, but at the end of the day, you get what I'm saying, sis? It's like, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. You get what I'm saying, sis? I'm like, man, I don't know, man. Like, we ain't gonna get those fights right now, man. If that fight follows, if Haney, Shakur, or Tank and Haney or Shakur, if that fight follows Crawford Spence, we got about another 3-4 more years. It took Crawford Spence 5 years to happen. It took 5 years to happen. It's gonna take them about probably another 4-5 years for them to even get in the ring fight each other. True. It's gonna take about another 4 or 5 years for them to even get in the ring and fight each other, sis. Believe that. You get what I'm saying? For real though. So it is what it is. We ain't gonna get that fight. And what to say, Food Revolution? He said, I wouldn't be shocked out of my socks if Tank ever made a deal with Shakur. Hey, shout out to Retro. What you say, fam? He said, by the time we get them, he said, we'll be able to get a virtual reality on a free stream. Bro, you get what I'm saying? So I'm like, people, you know, the PBC, they've been talking highly of Frank Martin. And Frank Martin is an Errol Spence fighter. Check this out. Y'all check this out. Check this out. Frank Martin is signed to Man Down Promotions. That's Errol Spence promotional company. Shakur Stevenson is signed to Top Rank. So you got Man Down Promotions /PBC/Showtime. You know, y'all remember y'all remember the record labels? Remember how you were signed to a record label? I'm signed to Atlantic/Universal. Atlantic, because Universal was the parent company that owned Atlantic. So, and then let's say a fighter may be signed to No Limit, right? I'm signed to Cash Money. I'm signed to Cash Money / but I got a deal with Atlantic / but Atlantic is owned by Universal / Universal. So that's what this is. This Frank Martin is Man Down Promotions / PBC / Showtime, right? And then we have Shakur Stevenson. He I think he got his own promotional company. I don't know the name of it, but his promotion, well, he got Top Rank / ESPN. You get what I'm saying? And whatever his promotional company is, I don't know if his promotional company is allowed to promote or whatever. I don't know yet, but you get what I'm saying though. So that's what this is. That's what this is. so now, but hold on, but check this out. So now, Shakur is down. Is cool. Is Terence Crawford is like a big brother to him. So Shakur down with Crawford, right? And Frank Martin's down with Spence because that's his promoter. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down, and now Shakur and Frank Martin fixing to fight each other. You get what I'm saying? So and the manager Jay Prince. True. Hey, they got Jay Prince the manager.
That's wrong, it. That's wrong. He did nothing to you.
Jay Prince the manager.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman.
You get what I'm saying? So now, you got that connection. You got all that wrapped into one. Now, I want to see Frank Martin because they say Frank Martin is the real deal. Right? And, I think highly of Shakur Stevenson. I think everybody know he the real deal. So I want to see two slick black fighters fighting each other.
I'm sorry?
160 is my weight division. I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they really to come down to 160, this is my weight division.
You got two slick black fighters fighting each other right now and in their prime at a young age. That's very, very rare. You get what I'm saying? That's very rare. Hey, shout out to BG, man, dropping that $2 super chat. That's very rare. Hey, we got to get the likes up. We need 32 more likes. That's very rare right there. You get what I'm saying? Y'all please sign up to my newsletter, Coach Malachi. Y'all sign up to my newsletter, man. Anytime we go live, a lot of times YouTube don't like to send out the notifications. Anytime we go live, anytime we have some events coming up, I will let you guys know. Y'all sign up to the newsletter. I'm going to drop it right now. Y'all sign up to my newsletter. And then I'll be letting you guys, you're going to be getting messages from me directly. If you put your phone number in there, I send you text message directly. It's going to come directly from me. I don't have a social media, I don't have anybody working my social media for me. I don't. It's just me by myself. I handle it by myself. Everything from my phone. Everything from my phone. You get what I'm saying? So I'll send it to you right now. You know what I mean? There go the link right there, CoachMalachi.com. Yeah, so, we got both of these guys, two slick black fighters getting ready. I hope this fight do happen. I hope don't nobody pull out. Of the fight. Both of them fight each other. That's what I want to see. What did he say? He fought J-Rock? Yeah, he did. He fought J-Rock. He did fight J-Rock now. He did fight J-Rock. We gonna see what's up. Bro, let me tell you something. This what teed me up. Y'all check this out. Mauricio Suleiman has mandated Jemell Charlo, no, not Jemell Charlo, Shakur Stevenson and Frank Martin to fight each other. But I know a fighter. Some say a slick black fighter. I know a slick black fighter from Louisiana that migrated to Houston. And he said that he hasn't fought in over 2 years. As a matter of fact, this guy hasn't fought in 26, going on 27 months. He has not had a fight. Guess what? We have not been able to get Mauricio Suleiman to mandate that guy who hasn't fought in 27 months They have him fight somebody, but he gonna mandate Shakur and Frank Martin to fight each other just like that.
We the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out,
What's up? It's the Jemell the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who won it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Bello.
Bruh, how come this dude is able to hold, this man been holding the belt since 1975. This man been holding on to that belt like LTD, holding on. What we got to do when love is gone. And that's no lie. This man been holding on to that belt since 1975. Shakur Stevenson just got in the WBC, just got to the lightweight division. They don't mandated a fight. As a matter of fact, they don't mandated 3 fights for Shakur. They mandated Aesop Pitbull Cruz to fight Shakur for just to fight Shakur for the eliminator. I think they become the #1 contender. Aesop ducked the smoke. He said he said no mas. He ain't going that route, right? Cause they were saving Esau for Tank. Tank for to fight Esau. We already knew that. We already saw that coming though. We saw that. We saw that coming 3 fights ago. We knew they were saving. We knew Booger Ray Leonard was saving Esau for Tank. So we already know that, right? Then what to do with Vasily Lomachenko? Vasily Lomachenko don't fought everybody. He got an opportunity to fight Shakur. So you know, for the vacant title, Vasily Lomachenko, he hiding behind the war. Yeah, man, you know, my people over there need me. There's a war going on. Yeah, we know it's a war going on. It is what it is. America is fighting a proxy war through Ukraine.
I want you to call me.
You got an American problem. They fighting a proxy war through y'all. That's the reality of that's the reality of the situation, right? So he got out of the way. You get what I'm saying? Now this the third. Now this the third fight. So you don't mandated 3 fights for Shakur. Shakur just got to the lightweight division 5 minutes ago. Doggone Jermell Charlo, he been at the middleweight division since 1975. He fought in almost 2.5 years. But you can't mandate him to fight nobody. Like how? Explain this to me. How is a guy able, like, bruh, like this what I tell you guys. Dude was trying to tell me I need to know the rules of boxing and know the rules of sanctioning bodies. Fool, nobody know the rules of boxing and the rules of sanctioning body. You want to know why? Because they change the rules as they go along. True. You can't read no rule to me from a sanctioning body. But when they say, okay, well, hold on. This is what we're going to do. Now, if you are an intern champion, the duty of a champion is to fight the intern. Now, the interim champion, he's next in line to fight the champion. If we mandate this fight to happen, you have to fight that guy, lose your belt. That don't happen. You got to do, and this ain't no shade to no fighter, but David Benavidez has been an interim champion since 1982. Man still chasing Canelo. Can't get Canelo. He's still chasing. Jemell Charlo came out of nowhere in a 1972 deuce and a quarter. Came out of nowhere. He got the fight. Wait, ain't nobody see this coming. David Benavidez still sitting that way. And he on the same side of the street. True. Mauricio Sulaiman will say something one day, and then he'll say something the next day. Like somebody explain to me, who's supposed to know the sanctioning by the rules, how is Jemell Charlo able to hold on to a belt and he ain't fought since 1975? But you can mandate Shakur and Frank to fight just like that in the snap of a finger. But guess what? If you can mandate Shakur and Frank to fight in the snap of a finger, you can do the same thing for Jemell Charlo. And how is Canelo able to be super middleweight champion, undisputed? He can move up. Now, hold on. Now, this may be different. Now, this may be different right here, so I will say this, because I got to put it in this proper context. But Canelo can move up to light heavyweight, fight Dimitri Bivol, lose, and come back down and still hold on to his belts. Not only that, but fight a middleweight, Triple G, have him move up and fight him in the, for the super middleweight titles. Y'all don't say we gonna take his belt. And again, this ain't racial at all. Because they do it for everybody. Jemell Charlo black last time I checked. And he's still holding on to his belt. So this ain't got nothing to do with race and nationality. Right? But then Jemell Charlo moves up to 168 to fight Canelo. The WBO said, yeah, we're gonna take that belt from you. Well, why y'all ain't take Canelo belt when he moved up to fight Dimitri Bivol? But the only argument I can say maybe to that is Canelo didn't sit out of the ring for over a year. Jemell Charlo sat out of the ring for over a year. So the WBO like, man, this man been sitting out all this time. How you gonna move up to fight? Now, you know what? I got to go back and reanalyze what I was fixing to say. The WBO probably saying, listen, we mandated you to fight, what the dude name? Tim Tszyu. We mandated you to fight Tim Tszyu. You ain't fought this man yet. You told us your hand was broke. You told us your hand was broke. And then when we checked your hand, you said yeah, you had re-injured your hand in sparring. All of a sudden, the Canelo fight come up. Jemell Charlo hand ain't broke no more. As a matter of fact, ain't nobody saying nothing about Jemell Charlo hand in interviews. True. Nobody is saying anything about Jemell Charlo in interviews. The Gilly the Kid ain't saying nothing about his hand. Doggone Charlamagne the God ain't saying nothing about his hand. Jim Crow Joe Biden ain't saying nothing about his hand. Kamala Harris ain't saying nothing about his hand. Doggone the Democrat Party ain't saying nothing about his hand. The Republican Party ain't saying nothing about his hand. Ain't nobody saying nothing about his hand. Prior to the Canelo fight was announced, oh man, hand hurting. He rehabbing. I told y'all the man was playing possum. True. That man hand would never hurt. They showed him on a picture of him being at a doctor's office. He got his hand up like this here, like his hand broke. Listen, man, that man didn't want to fight doggone Tim Tszyu for whatever the reason may be. He didn't want to fight Tim Tszyu. All of a sudden, Canelo fight come up. The man hand ain't hurt no more. He doing the doo-doo brown, the cabbage patch. He on stage doing the one leg up. He's so respectful to Canelo. Derrick James on point. All like, bro, what's going on? I thought his hand was hurt. So the WBO part of like, nah, this dude been pump faking, dog. We've been more than patient with you. It's been over a year. Let us get that belt. So that's the argument that you guys can use. When you say, hey, man, they let Canelo do whatever he want to. Canelo moved up and fought Bivol, and they ain't strip him of his belt. Well, the only flaw in that argument is Jemell Charlo has been out of the ring for over a year. And he's been mandated to fight a guy twice. And he said he can't fight the guy because his hand is injured and that he gotta wait till he heal from his injury to fight the guy. So the WBO said, okay, since you can't fight because your hand is injured, we're gonna allow you to hold on to the belt, but we're gonna give you a deadline, to get healed up so you can fight this guy. And then next thing you know, 5 minutes later, he fighting Canelo. So the WBO part like, you know what, dog, this dude been playing possum all the time. Let us get that. True. You feel me? Shout out to Cooking with Sir Senior. Salute to you, fam. So I get the game now. That's all it is. WBO like, nah, dog, we ain't. Nah, dog. Guess what? If your hand was still hurt, why you fighting Canelo? You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And then let's see. Doggone Jemell Charlo. This is the thing too, guys. Like Jemell, he ain't fought in 16 months. Canelo fought John Ryder. That was his mandatory, WBO mandatory. He fought Triple G, and then he fought Dimitri Bivol. And when he fight in September next month, That's going to be his 4th fight in 16 months. Jemell Charlo, this is going to be his 2nd fight in 16 months. His last fight was 16 months ago. Yeah, May. Yeah. As a matter of fact, let's see. May. Well, next month is going to be 16 months, if I'm not mistaken. Because he fought in May last year. Yeah, next month going to be 16 months. You get what I'm saying? So, Canelo been active. Canelo's been active. Jemell Charlo hasn't been active. You get what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. Canelo been active. By the time they fight, it is, you know, that's what it's going to be. I'm anxious to see what his stamina is going to be like, what his legs are going to be like. I'm anxious to see that. What is his legs going to be like? Is his legs going to be... Oh, sorry about that, guys. Phone lines open, man. Phone lines at the bottom, man. 530-494-9636. I'm anxious to see what his legs going to be like. He said his hand was hurt. See, the thing is, he's coming off an injury. I don't know how true that injury was, but he's coming off an injury. So, coming off an injury, long layoff. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I kind of tend to favor the guy that's been active. And, you know, some people say that Canelo is slipping. We're going to find out. We're going to find out how much slipping he's doing against Jemell Charlo. We're going to find out, for real, though.
But this ball been taking the easy matches, fighting other balls.
We're going to find out how much he been slipping. They say he been slipping, so we're going to find out. He fighting Jemell Charlo. Jemell do look bigger. I ain't gonna lie. Jemell look way bigger than Canelo. He look definitely way bigger than Canelo. He do. But I'm telling you right now, if Jemell Charlo were to lose, the excuse will be, because if Canelo lose, he ain't got no excuse. Jemell Charlo just a great fighter. He pulled it off. But if Jemell Charlo were to lose, the excuse is going to be he had a 16-month layoff. He wasn't active. Well, y'all, and he was coming off an injury. Well, y'all knew that already. You knew that already. You already knew that he was coming off an injury. You already knew he had a 16-month layoff. So if you knew that, and you're still saying that he's going to beat Canelo, and there's a possibility maybe he will. I don't know. We're going to find out. But if he don't win, you can't use that as an excuse. Did you get what I'm saying? You can't use that as an excuse. That's all I'm saying. Derrick James was saying that he don't think Spence looked the same. Yeah, he ain't really look the same. I'm like, but damn, you wasn't saying that in the press conference in the lead up. Y'all was saying the total opposite. So, you know, I look at that too. Y'all was saying the total opposite. So, it just, again, what you see going on with the WBC mandating Shakur and Frank Martin, I'm going to tell you, man, Mauricio Sulaimán, they do what they want to do at any given time. Any given time, they do what they want to do. I mean, those are just the facts. Those are just facts. They do whatever they want to do at any given time. Don't nobody know their rules because there's, you know, they change them at the drop of a dime. What they allow some fighters to do, they won't allow the other fighters to do. Shout out to Jamie Rivera. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said all that wrestling talk brought back fond memories. Yes, sir. You get what I'm saying, though? Like, they don't really... Hey, what did you say, Food Revolution? You say today is 30 days from July 29th. Spence has activated the rematch. I don't see any definite news. I don't see any definite news either. I don't see it neither. I'm just being honest with you. I haven't heard anything about Errol Spence activating his rematch clause. And, again, I don't know how true this is, but from what Rick Glazier said on the show, he said that he had a 2-fight deal to fight Spence. Crawford had a 2-fight deal to fight Spence, and vice versa. So, if Spence don't activate the rematch clause, Terence Crawford is a free agent. Because the 2-fight deal was specifically for Spence. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is. I don't know anything about it, sis. I'm hearing, they say it's supposed to be the 29th, right? What the day? The day the 29th? No, the day the 28th. He has it to the 29th. He has it to the 29th. So, yeah. He has it to the 29th. What to say, Sonny Chiba? You say Tank Cruz too? Still following the green print? I mean, it is what it is, man. Like, you know, I mean, we knew that. We knew that was going to be made, what, months ago? Not months ago. We knew that was going to be made 3 fights ago. I mean, not Kenny Porter, Calvin Ford, let that be known. Do you remember Sonny Chiba? Do you remember when Sonny Chiba? Do you remember when Tank fought Rolly Romero and Rolly lunged that Tank with his chin in the air, swinging wide, and got walked right into that left cross, that straight left, and he got knocked out. You know what? It was a TKO stoppage or whatever because he stood up and the referee waved him off. But Calvin Ford say, yeah, man, we want to fight Pitbull Isak Cruz again because he said because we made him a star. True. He said because we made him a star. Calvin Ford said because we made him a star. Boy, you can't make this up, boy. Hey, Carlo, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Hey, Jamie from New York, talk to me.
What's up, Coach? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man.
All right, good. Real quick, Coach, I'm listening to you talk, and I'm thinking about this. It's coming to me like, I don't think Charlo, I don't think he ever wanted to fight Tom Tszyu, to be honest with you. You know what I mean?
Fight who?
Because it sounded to me like he's making all sort of excuses not to fight that dude. But as soon as he hears, Canelo fight, all of a sudden he's fine.
Oh, you talking about Tim Tszyu?
Yeah, Tim Tszyu.
Yeah.
Charlo ducking him. That's what I'm talking about. So all of a sudden he hears Canelo money and he's fine. He's ready to go.
Yeah.
So to me, he was ducking that kid.
Yeah, he didn't want. He didn't want to. This is proof. He didn't want to fight that guy. This is proof.
It's clear. It's clear.
I'm saying for me because your hand miraculously became healed. Your hand miraculously was healed as soon as the opportunity to fight Canelo comes up.
Yeah. Hey, Coach, one more thing. I'm gonna talk to you about the WBO real quick. 2 things I like about them, bro. Number 1, respect to them. I feel that they don't play. To me, I feel that they're the most strict for all the organizations, following by the ABF. But let me tell you what I like about them. You know how when you're a champion, whatever weight class you're in, you drop it and you move up, and they immediately make you the mandatory.
Yeah, you got to be the super champion.
Right?
Yeah.
The super champ, right? Yeah. I like that. The WBO, I like how they do that. Another thing is, Coach, you don't defend that title in 1 year, they don't play. They strip you real fast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I like that, and I'm glad they're doing that to Charlo because, again, man, all these guys are, coming up. They need a title shot, and they're waiting. So he went after the big money fight. So I'm glad they're stripping him. And if Canelo does the same shit, they need to do the same thing. That's my coach, brother. That's my coach, brother.
All right, salute, fam. Yeah, Canelo did fight his mandatory, though. I will say that Canelo, when he fought Bivol, he fought Triple G, and then he did fight his mandatory. So, Jemell Charlo, I think now you guys know I like Jemell Charlo, but I think that's obvious. His hand was listen, he was mandated to fight Tim Tszyu all this time. He said his hand was hurt, and then they gave him so much time to heal his hand and get back in the ring and fight the guy. And then he said he re-injured his hand. He had to show the WBO proof that his hand was re-injured. And then when the Canelo fight come up, you hear nothing about his hand anymore. True. Like, whether you like Tim Tszyu or not, you're a diehard Jemell Charlo fan, bro. Like, come on, man. I think it was obvious. Now, whether you feel he dunked the man because he was scared of him or whatever. But come on, man. Come on. Like, how do you defend that? How do you defend that? I think that was obvious what went on. So now Tim Tszyu is going to be the elevated champion, Some people gonna say he the email champ. And this is why I don't agree with the email champ title. I'm gonna tell you guys why. You guys be killing me with this email champ stuff. Because everything has to be placed in its proper context. If I'm the mandatory and the guy is a champion, and let's say I become the mandatory and he refuses to fight me. He don't want to fight me, or let's say he move up to go fight a fight at a higher weight. That's a bigger fight, a bigger money fight. You can't fault the guy who got emailed the belt that he's an email champ. That's not his fault. He wanted to fight for the title. You can't blame him because the champion moved up, left, or fought someone else. You can't do that. You get what I'm saying? But that's what a lot of you guys do. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Hey, Slim, what's good with you?
What's going on, Ron? Boy, talk to me.
Man, real quick, man. All jokes aside, I mean, is you excited about this Cinnamon versus Mayo fight? I mean, how you feeling about this? Because this shit got fucked up if you really think about it. We just got robbed out of 2-3 good fights. You did what I'm telling you. Mayo should be fighting Timzu, correct?
Yeah.
The winner, Timzu and Mayo, should be fighting Bud. Cinnamon should be fighting motherfucking Benavidez.
That's true.
You did what I'm telling you? Like, so we not, this whole dare to be great shit off a rusty ass fighter with ring rust, man, that shit ain't cool. Like, it shit is, man, it's really some Bama shit once you think about it. You did what I'm telling you?
Well, but Ron, you know that if this fight going down like that, that's Al Heyman. I was looking at listening to the
you know how I feel about Uncle Al. Al is gonna always prioritize black versus brown fights. He don't give a fuck. We know that.
Yeah.
It don't matter which weight class. That's priority. I don't give a fuck. That's what's prioritized over this. That's why we didn't get Benavidez and Cinnamon. No. Let's make some of these black versus brown shit. Get some of this money, then we'll give you Benavidez and Cinnamon. They got a formula over there, and it works for what they do. But in a nutshell, man, this shit is like notoriety. It's like saying, why the fuck do we have? Why? Think about it like this. That's like if you do the NFL, motherfucker, you might as well have Dallas in the NFL championship every year, and everybody else can play them.
Yeah. You
dig what I'm telling you? What's the fuck? If we talking about popularity or notoriety between Mel and Cinnamon, that's why the fight is made. That's bullshit, bro. Because in the grand scheme of things, we got robbed out of 2-3 fights already.
Yeah.
The same thing when Mikey went up to fight Earl. Mikey robbed us out of 3 or 4 fights. You dig what I'm telling you? He should have fought Loma. He should have fought Gamboa or whoever the fuck. You know, he robbed us out too. It's just too much. Man. We gotta stop hyping these motherfuckers up for doing this Bama shit. Like, it's out of hand.
Ron, let me ask you this here. What do you think about Jemell Charlo miraculously his hand is healed?
That's my whole. I wanted to give in February. I wanted to give Mel the benefit of the doubt. But when February hit, he moved different. I was like, why aren't you trying to fight this motherfucking Aussie, Slim? Yeah. I was like, your hand is injured again. Your hand got injured. Okay, now you don't want to fight, and then and if you notice, he was dismissing his ass all the time. I don't know. Was you peeping that shit?
Yeah, absolutely.
He was just
very dismissive.
Yeah, very dismissive. You know what? I fuck with Mel. I ain't even gonna go hard on him like that. And then, like you said, the Cinnamon fight come up, and we get us a paycheck. But at the end of the day, Slim, look. We already know you got 2 damn good excuses in your back pocket. Your whole goal is, and that's why I look at the fight the way I look at the fight. It won't be competitive. Mel is only there for the check.
Yeah.
I'll be surprised if he make it to the 11th round. And that just is what it is. That's where we got to look at it. He's only there for the check. He's not there to win. Because if a motherfucker was really there to win, I'll be like, you know what, Slim, let me get a tune-up first. You dig what I'm telling you? Then let's go into the Cinnamon fight. Yeah. Nah, he said, fuck that. I want to go straight into a Cinnamon fight with a fucked up hand.
Fucked up hand of the
16.
Fucked up hand of the 16.
Yeah, in the 16. So you telling me right now, you trying to act like you doing a dare to be great shit? Nah, you just really there for it's all about the check. This is really, and that's the way we gotta all look at it. It's just about the check. That's all it is, and that's the way I'm gonna carry it. Y'all only there for the check, and I'm only there to look at the Garcia and Resendez fight. That's the most competitive fight. So that's what I'm rocking with. That's all I got for you, man. That shit.
All right, shout out to Ron Boy Fresh, man. DC, stand up, man. Salute, fam. Hey, yo. Hey, you know what, man? Hey, you know what? The way Rob Boy explained that, yeah, man, I got my money on Canelo, man. I got my money on Canelo, man. Jemell, listen, it sound good for a good storyline. It's Jemell Charlo. He the brother that want all the smoke. He the one that's the lion in the family. All of it, listen, all of it sound good, right? But I'm sitting there thinking, I say, wait a minute, man. This man played possum, fake like his hand was hurt, broke the entire time when he was mandated to fight Tim Tszyu. And then all of a sudden, the Canelo fight come out of nowhere, and all of a sudden, his hand is healed. He don't went to Dragon Ball Z, and he met, what the dude named 10-Day. He met 10-Day, and he ate some sensu beans, and the sensu beans magically healed his hand.
Come fucking with me, you gonna get knocked the fuck out. I'm a knockout artist, baby.
Shout out to Jonathan. Hey, okay. We're dropping now a quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Coach, there's a video on Showtime YouTube channel of Jemell Charlo working out hard, using his hand just fine. 3, he said just fine 3. Wow, he said wow 3 months. I guess you're trying to say wow 3 months ago his hand was never hurt. No. I mean, come on, man. I mean, we got to be honest. The gig is up. The man wasn't hurt. He was playing possum style. He did, for whatever the reason may be. For whatever the reason may be, he did not want to fight Tim Tszyu. Why? I mean, he could have beat the guy. Why he didn't want to fight him, I don't know. Shout out to Mo Easy. Shout out to my sister Food Revolution. Shout out to OP Gamer. Hey, okay. Dropping that. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, what up, Coach? Catching you after work. Just want to show love. I appreciate that, fam. He said, best objective boxing channel, radio quality. He said, Devin was an email champ because the super was made for Loma. Somehow it sucks. Let's give thanks to the exalted. Now, you know what? Check this out. The French fries belt wasn't a super belt. The French fries belt was a special designation belt. Vasily Lomachenko had the super belt. He beat what the dude named Luke Campbell? He beat Luke Campbell, and that's how Lomachenko became the WBC super champion. Vasily Lomachenko got elevated to a special designation belt, which gave you permission to avoid your mandatories in order to make other fights. And Devin Haney got elevated to the super title. The French fries belt, fam, wasn't a super belt. It wasn't a super belt. The French fries belt was a special designation belt. I got the whole article on that, bro. Like literally the whole article on it. It's like, man, like Mauricio Sulaiman just confused everything when he created that belt.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, you know what? That's why they call that belt the duck belt too, fam. They call the French fries belt the duck belt because you don't. It's not like the regular championship belt. You know, it's not like other belts. You know, like normally when you're a champion, the dude of a champion, you have to fight your mandatories. Well, the French fries belt, you don't have a mandatory. You get what I'm saying? You don't have a mandatory. So, but I get your point though. But what I'm saying, fam, is this. Like, I feel kind of bad for certain fighters. Like, yo, you guys say they're even. Like, perfect example. Doggone, what the dude name? And I don't care who the fighter is, black, white, no nationality. I don't care nothing about none of that. I'm saying you got to look at the circumstances from how did that person get elevated. What's the dude that's in the middleweight division? Janabek. Janabek is the WBO email champion. Because, hey, shout out to my sister Bless, man. Bless, I ain't seen you since 75. I know you've been working, sis. Shout out to Bless. Shout out to all the tenderrones in the chat, man. Let's give the tenderrones a round of applause, man. You get what I'm saying, man? Like Janabek got elevated to the WBO belt. He's the champion. He didn't fight nobody for it. They literally elevated him. But that's because Demetrius Andrade, shout out to Jackie Hernandez, Andrade was pump faking. Andrade was mandated to fight Janabek. And I don't know why he didn't want to fight Janabek. I asked Buddy McGirt about that, which is Janabek's trainer. I tell you what he said. I dropped the video on that. And because Janabek is a beatable fighter. He's a good fighter, but they hyping him up like he's some kind of Terminator. He ain't no Terminator. We just saw his last couple of fights. This man get hit. You know what I mean? Like, well, the fight before last. The fight before last. But what you say? She say, I had my back up against the wall. I was just swinging. I was knocking out holes and all. The bouncer tried to spray me with some mace. I weaved it. Caught him with an uppercut. True. Hey, listen, Andrade, pretty much ducked him. And he said he was going up to super middleweight. So the WBO let him hold his belt, right? They said, okay, we're gonna let you hold the belt until you negotiate a deal. The fight was that not John? That was Zach Parker. I think it was Zach Parker or even John Ryder that he was negotiating with, right? And then he pulled out of the fight to fight Zach Parker. Came back down to middleweight. The WBO mandated him to fight Janabek again for the second time. That he had 30 days to make the fight, or it's gonna go to a purse bid. On the 20th, 29th day, or the 30th day, Andrade moved up to the super middleweight division for good and dropped the belt, and Janabek got elevated. True. Now I can't fault. I can't fault Janabek for that. No more can I fault Devin Haney for being elevated. No more can I fault Tim Zoof who's going to be elevated. You get what I'm saying? Now, I can't. No more can I fault doggone Lennox Lewis. You remember when doggone Riddick Bowe dropped his belt in the garbage can? That was back in '93, I think. He did that to fight Holyfield again. He wanted to fight Holyfield again. Shout out to Greg. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What to say, Greg? You say Nello about to KO the better of the two Charlos, bro. Okay, yeah, Hey, man, you get what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro. Shout out to Jasper. Hey, okay. Dropping that half for bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Janabek is a high-risk fight with no rewards for Boo Boo. Andrade was holding out hope for the Triple G fight. That was never coming. Yeah, listen. Hey, check this out. Jasper, check this out. I interviewed Buddy McGirt. Hold on.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
I interviewed Buddy McGirt. I asked Buddy McGirt that in the interview. Bruh, I got the interview. Damn. Oh man, you know what? I still had that video footage, dog. I still had that video footage. I don't think I dropped that one. I had it because it's the interview where I asked. Now you know what I did? I did drop that because Buddy McGirt said in the interview when I was in LA, he said Crawford was gonna knock Spence out. He said, man, Crawford got too many tools in his toolbox. And they attacked Buddy McGirt. They said he was a coon or all that stuff there, but he said that on the interview. But I asked him about Demetrius Andrade. And now you know what? That was before the interview. I asked him about Demetrius Andrade, and he said that the problem is fighters today have become more businessmen than fighters. And he said that Andrade made a business decision. Now, this is what Buddy McGirt told me, right? Steve Kim was there as well. And I got Buddy McGirt's number, but that's what he said. He said that Andrade made a business decision because he wasn't going to make the kind of money he wanted to make or whatever. Now, I don't know what kind of money he made in his debut fight on the PBC. He couldn't have made a whole lot of money. True. Hey, because Andrade fought a whole head cheese sandwich. He fought a whole head cheese sandwich over there in what the dude name? I think Coach Kenny. I think Coach Kenny was training him. Coach Kenny and Squeeze was training this fighter. Who the black dude was that because Demetrius Andrade fought on the Tank Davis Hector Garcia undercard. He fought a whole head cheese sandwich. He fought a pork chop, not a pork chop, a poke chop, P-O-K-E, poke. He fought a poke chop and beat the dude. I think the dude dropped him, but they said it wasn't a knockdown. Demetrius Andrade got dropped, you know, his glove touched the ground or whatever. He got dropped. They said it wasn't a knockdown. Yeah, Desmond Nichols. Yeah. Hey, Desmond Nichols had no drop. He had no drop doggone. He had no drop. Hey, he fought a neck bone. He fought a pot of collard greens. You know, he fought, you hear what I'm saying? Hey, he talking about he wasn't going to get paid the kind of money he wanted to get paid. Well, how much you think he got paid fighting Desmond Nichols? True. Al Heyman didn't break the bank for that. I'll say, look here, man. I don't even know why you brought your garbage ass over here, but since you over here anyway, listen, check it out. Hey, listen, man, I got a 6-pack of Corona, a pack of Annihilators, I got some lemon heads, Boston baked beans. Listen, man, you know, I got some knee pads that we gave the early setback. You want the knee pad? No, I don't want no knee pad. Andrade went with them knee pad. No, I want knee pad. Okay, yeah, man, we got that Fugatti. You ever heard of Fugatti? No, I don't think I ever heard of that car there before. Yeah, talk to Leonard. We're gonna get you a Fugatti, and we're gonna get you $50 and call it a night. True. And call it a night. We're gonna get you $50 and call it a night, man. So Al Heyman didn't break the bank on him to fight Nichols. You know what I mean? You know, so come on, man. So you duck. So okay, we ain't gonna say duck. You made a business decision to avoid Janabek to go fight Nichols. You know, and then you know to go fight Nichols. How much you made on that? Hey, Bless. How much he made on that? That's what I want to know. Okay, well, you ain't want to fight Janabek. You wasn't gonna make the kind of money you wanted to make. I understand that, but I know, but okay, I understand that. But how much you made on the Desmond Nichols fight?
And who's the next big star under Mayweather Promotions? Ooh, we have quite a few young guns, as I say, you know, and I don't want to leave any names out, but we have a great roster of young talent. And we've been very selective about what we're doing, you know. Again, because when you have, you know, an abundance of fighters, it's hard to kind of focus on. When a big fight is to be made, it has to make sense for both sides. No promoter or company is going to put their guy in an event with everything to lose and nothing to gain, especially when we're talking about this. You know what I'm saying? Interesting.
Hey, shout out to the Jessica. Hey, what the dude say Munguia beat Crawford. Hey, what? Munguia fight at what, 160? Or did he move on to 168? Munguia? Jaime, he just a baby. True. Man, Jaime Munguia, this man got, bro, let me tell you something. You talk about a padded record? Jaime Munguia don't fought every tomato can in Mexico. Jaime Munguia is trash. True. Man ain't fighting nobody. This man got 40, what is this man 42-0, 75 knockouts? Man ain't fought nobody. Man ain't fight. That man got a, bro, let me tell you something, bro. Don't get me started on Jaime Munguia. I don't had a couple of Jaime Munguia fans. They unsubscribed. Good riddance. What the sister name over there? She from San Diego. I forgot that sister name, man. She talking about something, oh, Jaime, he just a baby. Cause I was like, man, Jaime Munguia ain't fought nobody. I'm tired of this man fighting all these goddamn tomato cans.
But this bum is taking the easy matches, fighting other bums.
I'm like, bro, the man, like, come on, man. The man got 40-some fights. When is he gonna fight somebody? He's just a baby. I'm like, sis, the man by 42-0, 82 knockouts. You know, come on, man. If he ain't ready now, he ain't gonna be ready. Come on, bro. I'm Jaime Munguia, boy. God, please. Hey, I'm like, hey, you know what? I ain't gonna lie, I needed that laugh right there. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I needed that laugh.
I am sick of hearing these bullshit Superman stories about the Wassa legendary Bruce Leroy catching bullets with his teeth. Catches bullets with his teeth? Nigga, please.
Nigga, please. Don't Haney McGill. You know, I am sick of hearing these bullshit Superman stories about the legendary What's Up? Haney McGill catching bullets with his teeth. Catches bullets with his teeth. Nigga, please. Bro, come on, man. Anyway, I'm gonna get off Haney McGill, man. That's another story for another day. They say that I'm a Ryan Garcia and Haney McGill hater. Guess what? I do not deny that. True. But at least I got a reason to hate. They say I'm a Ryan Garcia and Haney McGill hater. Guess what? I'm not gonna deny that. Caller, what's your name when you calling from?
What's good, Coach? It's Hashirama from PG County.
Hashirama, talk to me.
Yeah. Fuck Ryan Garcia and Haney McGill. Especially Ryan Garcia's bitch ass. I don't like his ass. He thinks he's Latino. We don't claim him. But anyway, that's beside the point, right? So I'm here to talk about that Jermell Charlo and Canelo fight. Now I ain't gonna lie. I think it's a scam, to be honest with you, because I don't really give Charlo or the Carlos brothers a chance in hell. But I will say this though. I'm not mad at him for taking a fight because the way I looked at it, he was gonna get his ass whooped either way. Either he was gonna get his ass whooped by Kazoo, or he was gonna get his ass whooped by Canelo. So getting your ass whooped by Canelo, is a little bit better because at least you have millions in your pocket at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, like if you lose to a Kazoo, people are gonna say, "Who the hell is he?" They're not gonna give you any credit. They're gonna say you lost to nobody. You already know how fickle boxing fans are. So, not to make excuses for him. I can't stand the guy or his punk ass brother. But yeah, I would take the millions myself and that ass whooping to go along with it. So what
do you think about Jemell Charlo? I thought his hand was injured. What do you think about his hand miraculously not being injured anymore?
No. Jermell Charlo is one of the biggest scams since the Nigerian princess came along. That motherfucker was never fucking hurt. He just didn't. I'm being honest with you, bro. He didn't want to fight that Aussie. That's all it was. And if that's the case, it's okay. Just say I don't want to fight him. He might whoop my ass, and I might get $120,000 from Al Heyman and a Costco gift card. That's all. That's all it is.
Man.
So I ain't mad at it. Man, I need him and his brother to get the fuck out. I can't stand either one of them. They're both close to me. They want to be Latino so bad. That's why I call them the Carlos brothers. But I'm going to leave it at that, Coach. You have a good rest of your day.
All right, shout out to Hashirama, PG County, stand up. Hey, I like Jemell Charlo, though. I like Jemell Charlo. He's one of my favorite fighters, man. I like Jemell Charlo, man. Jemell, I haven't seen him this nice, though. He's real, real nice right now. Like, Jemell is very, very, very nice right now. Like, I ain't never seen him this friendly. You know what I mean? So, Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Captain Fuji from Brooklyn. What's up?
Hey, Captain Fuji, Brooklyn, stand up.
What's going on, man? Can I ask you a question? It pertains to Jermell Charlo and Canelo and Terence Crawford, but it's something about Spence and Crawford. In order to make that fight, how did that happen? Because I heard that Spence had to get a management company, and then all of a sudden now the fight happened. Now I don't know. That's why I'm trying to ask you: was the management company had something to do with it? Because I know Al Haney he didn't want nothing to do with it. So was it the management company with Showtime with the budget in order to make the fight?
No, it was what Crawford said. Well, Crawford had got with CCA. He got with Ish. I met Ish. Ish is out of North Carolina. He's like 36 years old, sports agent. He got with them. I think Spence ended up getting with a company as well. I got the article. I'm not saying he left Al Heyman. He never left Al Heyman, but Al Heyman was blocking the fight.
Right.
And Spence and Crawford, then Spence and Crawford started dealing with each other directly. Well, everything Crawford said in the interview was true. Is what happened. He reached out to Spence himself. I saw it in February. He reached out to Spence himself, and he was pleading his case to Errol Spence. And Spence agreed with Crawford, and then Spence decided to go not fight Keith Thurman and say, "Nah, bud, we're gonna make this fight happen together," and that's what happened. And of course, Showtime put the money up. Showtime put the money up and stuff like that. Paramount Global.
Right. So basically, Al Heyman still didn't have nothing to do with it, even though Spencer Stew without Heyman as an advisor. He had nothing to do with it. The two management companies and Showtime with the budget made that fight happen.
Well, Al Heyman is nothing but an advisor. So the advisor works for the fighter.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, a fighter can say, okay, Al, you advised me to do this, but that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to go do this right here. Because at the end of the day, he's supposed to work for the fighter. The fighter don't have to take his advice on something, and, you know, it is what it is.
All right, so I asked this question because in the future, Canelo, he has a 3-fight deal, so I guess he is signed with the PBC. We don't know the 3 fights. You know, one is Charlo, but I'm sorry, I got hiccups. But what happens after Canelo, if he beats Charlo, what happens? Like, since he's signed to the PBC, do you think the PBC want to do any business with Crawford, a free agent?
I mean, they just dealt business with him now to make this fight.
Oh well, he's there for one a rematch now. That's one fight.
No,
it's a 2-fight deal, right?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is he was a free agent when the Spence Crawford fight was made. So the one fight deal. So that answers your question. Yeah, they would work with him. They just worked with him just now to make the Spence Crawford fight.
Okay.
Well, actually, Crawford Spence.
Okay, so if the rematch doesn't happen, isn't he a free agent again?
Yeah, he'll be a free agent again.
Yeah, he is a free agent. Oh, okay, because I'm just trying to figure out if Canelo wins, would he want to fight Crawford, or would he decide to pick Errol Spence? Because Errol Spence last year was in that contract 3-fight deal. So I'm just, I'm looking at the box. I'm just trying to figure stuff out. You know what I'm saying? Because even though Spence lost, Canelo can still take that fight. I don't think he's gonna fight Benavidez or Morrell or Boo Boo.
Yeah,
he got his 3-fight deal already.
I don't know what it's consisted of. I don't know. I can't really figure it out. No one knows. Okay. We can speculate, but no one knows but the people that's involved.
All right, cool, man. All right, nice talking to you, bro.
All right, shout out to Castle Full G, man. Brooklyn, stand up. And that's why Crawford thanked Errol Spence, because at the end of the day, if it wasn't for Spence deciding to go against Al Heyman's advice, that fight don't get made. Spence was the one that, man, you know what, man? Like, everything Crawford said was true. No one can refute that, because no one that's came out that's involved refuted it. Steven Espinosa said it. The fighters made this fight happen. There's several interviews with Steven Espinosa saying this. Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, they made this fight happen. This is proof that when two fighters really want to fight each other, fights get made. There's video footage of Steven Espinosa saying this. That's what they said. So it is what it is. So if it wasn't for Spence, because Spence always listened to Al, always followed the plan Al say, but this one time he didn't. He's like, no, I'm finna go ahead and make this fight with Crawford. Networks put the money up. PBC just an advisory company. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Shout out to Jamario. Hey, okay. Dropping that half for Bam, dubbing your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, shout out to JC. JC in the building. Salute, fam. What it say, fam? You say, Coach Al called the media outlets Jemell been doing interviews with and told them not to don't ask about Jemell hand, or I send Gloria Day in the Mighty Set Trips. Yeah, you know what? That is kind of strange. Nobody asks about his injury. Yeah, man, you coming off an injury, man. How you think that's gonna play out? You coming off an injury and stuff like that. Just his hand just miraculously healed all of a sudden.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, shout out to Eric Gomez in the building, man. Shout out to my brother Knockdown 305. Dade County's finest. Salute to you, fam. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. So, I mean, that's, guys, I used to always ask this question. I say, man, do the fighter work for the advisor, or do the advisor work for the fighter? If you advising me, you work for me. You can give me some advice, but at the end of the day, listen, okay, I ain't gonna follow that advice right there. Hey, look here, dog. I know you're hungry. Dog. Listen, we got some filet mignon in there. I'm gonna advise you to eat some of this filet mignon, and then we got some of We got some really, really good broccoli that's been imported from California. We got some really good strawberries, from in California, raisins. I'm advise you to take that. That's gonna be very lucrative for you. Yeah, you know what I mean. I normally take your advice, but I want to eat this whole head cheese sandwich over there. The whole head cheese sandwich ain't that good for you, dog. Stay away from that whole head cheese now. That whole head cheese gonna clog up your arteries, dog. You're gonna get a heart attack or a stroke. I'm advising you to eat these California raisins and chocolate covered strawberries. And I want you to, we got some filet mignon over there with some really good broccoli with some spring water from Zephyr Hills on there. Nah, man, I don't want that right there, man. I'm finna go eat some of that whole head cheese over there. I'd stay away from the whole head cheese. Now I'm finna go eat. So you get what I'm saying? You can advise me to do whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm the boss. True. At least that's how I suppose.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
You get what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. Now we got Frank Martin. What you guys think about Frank Martin and Shakur Stevenson? What you guys think about that? Frank Martin, Shakur Stevenson. Jemell, the more I think, hold on, but before we get to that, the more I think about this Jemell Charlo Canelo situation, I say, man, I ain't falling for the banana in the tailpipe, bro. Because I want to be down with the revolution. I want to be down with the revolution now and go for the brother man. But guess what, man? Let's be real. Let's be real, bro. I can't make a racial decision. True. I can't make a racial or ethnicity decision right now. I gotta look at the facts. Fact of the matter is, this man been pump faking, playing possum, hollering about, not hollering, hollering. He been hollering about his hand been broke in 2 places. He ain't fought since 1972. He ain't fought in 16 months. He coming off a hand injury and, coming off a hand injury. All of a sudden, he just miraculously healed. He coming off a hand injury. He finna fight Big Nello, a guy who's been active. You get what I'm saying? The revolutionary in me want to go for the brother man. The revolutionary in me want to say, power to the people. We got to take down Canelo, the great Mexican from Mexico. The revolution in me want to do that. But then I sit back and thought about it. I say, man, this nigga here, man, this nigga ain't finna fool me, dog. True. Yeah, I can't fall for it. I can't. No, the Dr. Umar Johnson in me. Hey, bless. The Dr. Umar Johnson in me want me to ride with Jemell Charlo. I want to ride with the brother man, but in my, and what R. Kelly say, my mind's telling me, Charlo. No, here you go. My heart's telling me, Charlo. But my mind is telling me Canelo. I want to ride with the revolution. But there's I don't see nothing wrong for betting on the other man. I don't see nothing wrong. Hey, listen, man, y'all gonna have to forgive me on this one, dog. Y'all gonna have to forgive me on this one. I want to ride with the brother, man, but I'm like, wait a minute, man. This nigga ain't fought in 16 months, and he said his hand was broke. He ain't fought in 16 months. He said his hand was broke, man. Now, I ain't the smartest guy in the world, but my GED education tells me that this nigga been playing possum, he been lying, and as soon as Canelo fight came up, all of a sudden, we don't hit nothing about his hand no more. We don't hear nothing no more. True. No, I ain't falling for it, dog. I wanna make a revolutionary decision. You get what I'm saying? But I ain't falling for it. My mind like, man, I'm telling you, man, boy, don't you fall for that dumb ass shit. You talk about that revolution shit, you motherfucker want to. That nigga finna get his ass knocked out. No, man, that's Jemell Charlo, man. Lions only, man. I'm trying to tell you. My mind like, man, look here, man. Trying to tell you, dog. See, you caught up. See, I'm trying to listen, man. You got, it's some things you gotta take into consideration. This dude ain't fought in 16 months, and he's coming off a hand injury. Now, he ain't fought Tim Tszyu. He said his hand was broke. right? What happened to the hand injury? All of a sudden, the hand injury don't heal up. I'm like, you know what, dog? You right, dog. You right. You right. I'm like, yeah, you right, dog. You right. I can't. Hey, man, I ain't falling for it, bro.
You just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking about?
Shout out to Ryan, man, for being a member for 11 months. He said that's why Trill Boston has retired from Boston Talk. He can't handle the so-called sentiment KO and Charlo. He said LWC took enough defeats. Can't handle it anymore. I'm just, this is my thing, and I always say this, dog. If you stay on the side of Boston, you can never...
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
If you stay on the side of boxing, you can never go wrong. Never get too emotionally invested in any of these fighters. I'm going to tell you guys something, too. Just some real stuff. Some of your favorite fighters, you don't want to meet them. You don't want to meet some of your favorite fighters, right? Some of these guys, because you might, you never know what these people are like in person. You may be in love with them and stuff like that, and then as soon as you meet him in person, he may chump you off. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. A lot of these male fighters, they don't like when men walk up to them. I don't know if you guys know that or not. They don't like when and I ain't saying this on no funny stuff. I'm just saying, like, it's an ego thing with them. Like, a lot of these fighters, they get a lot of hate and stuff like that. So, they're a little bit more warm and receptive to the tenderonis and the honey dips. See, if it's a honey dip, and they say, we got quite a few honey dips in the chat. We got quite a few tenderonis and honey dips in the chat. If it's a honey dip that walk up to them, the men, your favorite boxer is a little bit more receptive. You get what I'm saying? It's a little bit more receptive. But, if it's a male that walk up to him, yeah, dog, hey, what's up, man? Like some of these dudes, hey, man, look here, man, my wife loves you, man. My wife loves you, man. She want to, can you take a picture with me? Like, they don't like taking pictures with, can you take a picture with me? And they'll be like, okay, wait. Can you take a picture with me? You get what I'm saying? And some of these dudes, that's if you're not cool. Regis Prograde, he's a cool dude. Terence Crawford, he's a cool dude. Shakur is a cool dude. Some of these dudes don't even trip. You get what I'm saying? But some of your favorite fighters, they may be like, man, hey, some of your favorite fighters, and you walk up to them, try to get a picture with them.
Get out my face. Don't need nothing you got no more. Don't need no hair's been messing up my corner. And you better get the bad look off your face before I knock it off.
Hey, man, can I get a picture with you? Get out my face. I don't need that you got no more. Hell no, you can't get no picture with me. And you know what I mean? I don't need no groupie messing up my corner. And you better get that bad look up your face before I knock it off. He mad at the motherfucker. You be like, nah, I don't like you. I don't like that nigga, dog. I don't like it no more. Baby, what happened? I thought you said Devin Haney. I thought you said Shakur was your favorite fighter. Man, fuck Shakur. I don't give a damn about him. But damn, baby, he's from Jersey like you. Man, damn that nigga. I can't stand that nigga. You know what I mean? Why? Because he told you to get out of his face? Yeah, that whole ass nigga could have took a picture with me. Why did you tell him that you want a picture from me? You should have said, hey, look, my wife over there, she want a picture. He said, well, hey, just imagine. Hey, check this out. Just imagine, right? You're a dude, you see your favorite fighter, you walk up to him, hey man, can I have a picture? What you want a picture for? I want a picture for my wife, she over there. Oh, your wife over there? Yeah. He said, well, tell your bitch to come over here and take a picture with me. Get out my face. What if the fighter say that? Yeah, tell your bitch to come over here and take this picture with me then, partner. What if he say, well, how would you handle that? If you a dude, right? Just put yourself in that. Just put yourself in that situation. Just you a dude. You got your wife. Your wife right there. You said your wife want to take a picture. Yeah, man, my wife, man, can you take a picture with me, man? My wife want a picture. He said, yeah. Tell your bitch to come over here and take a picture with me, man. I ain't taking no picture with you. How do you handle that? You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? How do you handle that? What if your wife, you know what I mean? You got a honey dip or a little breezy, with you, and you like, yeah, man, my wife want to take a picture, and then your wife come up there, and he grab your wife by the hips. he grabbed the wife by the hips, pull her close, and she's sitting there blushing. Well, what if your wife, she backing it up? What if she backing it up on him? She backing it up on him. He take a picture. Hey, what did they take a picture? What did they take a picture like this? I gotta ask you dudes in the chat this. What if your girl take a picture with your favorite fighter and they chest to chest and he cupping her behind. He got a handful of those cookies. He got a handful of your girl cookies back there, squeeze it tight. They taking the picture and you taking the picture. True. Hey, not only that, she got you taking the picture. Baby, here, take the picture, me and Shakur. And they chest to chest, and he got 2 handfuls of those melons, squeeze it tight, and you taking the picture. Carter, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Troy Graham, Baltimore. What's going on, Coach?
Hey, Troy, talk to me.
You don't know how I would handle that situation, honestly? I would take that beating, then I would shoot his ass. That's what I would do. I would make sure there's a lot of people there with their phone cameras on and record it, and we would just make him look real bad. So by the time he gets to court, he actually looking like he beat my ass for no reason.
Hey,
that's right. We'll see who's the bitch by the end of the court by the trial. Yeah.
Hey, so what if your girl? What if your girl take a picture and take a picture with your favorite fighter and they chest to chest and he's squeezing the cookies? How and you taking the picture? How would you handle that?
I wouldn't be taking that damn picture, first of all. No, I gotta be honest with you. I'm calm enough. I'm a peaceful, calm guy, but I got pride, brother. I can't take that picture. I just have to take the beating. I got to take the beating, brother. I'm sorry, I can't do that. You ain't gonna turn me into no bitch and then no. I'd rather get beat, Coach. I'd rather get beat. I'd rather get knocked out. Let's put it that way. Knock me out. That's fine.
You taking the picture. You take this.
Nah.
Take this picture.
Listen. Okay, no, you can take the damn picture, but
take the picture, baby. Take the picture. Come on, it's gonna be quick.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I just had look. I'd rather get knocked out, but I wake up as a man after the knockout. I'm cool with that. I'm not doing that. No, you ain't. You know, you ain't gonna treat me like how Plant did to Charlo. No, you ain't gonna do me like that.
Hey, shout out to Jarvis.
That's right, man.
Peace out. Hey, man, I just want to throw that out there. I just want to throw that out there. Hey, shout out to y'all. He said, nah, Coach, these dudes usually be cool. All jokes aside, Yama says right. They do usually be cool. But, boy, what if it's AB? What if it's AB? Now, that's sad. What if it's AB? AB, he been drinking? Man, boy, I'm trying to tell you. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? You know, I'm just saying, you know, I'm just teasing, guys. I'm just joking. Guys. A lot of these fighters, they cool. A lot of these fighters, they is cool, man. I'm just joking, guys. The fighters, I'm not gonna lie. When you meet the fighters, they be real nice. The fighters, they do be real nice. I'm just joking, guys. I'm just pulling y'all leg. That's all. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Oh, it's Jamie again.
Hey, Jamie, what's going on, fam?
Yo, I'm with the last caller. I'm going to get knocked out too, bro. Coach, what are you talking about, man? What are you talking about, bro? This man's grabbing on your girl's titty. What, you taking a picture?
No, I'm
it's a low blow, bro.
No, it was a joke, man. I'm on this good green right
I
now.
know.
This good green?
I'll call back the message too, bro. No, I'm going to get knocked out too, bro.
This good green.
That ain't right, Coach.
All right, shout out to Jamie. Do y'all stand up.
Right.
Yeah. I just want to put that out there. Hey, y'all, I'm on this good green. I just want to put that out there. The fighters are cool, though. All jokes aside, guys, a lot of these fighters, they're real cool. They're real cool. Hey, shout out to Berenice. Berenice, what's going on? Berenice Mendez, what's going on, sis? I ain't seen you in a minute. Hey, you know, I just want to throw that out there. I'm just joking. Nigga got his mind. God, that's what I'm trying to tell you, boy. Nigga, you know, what he said? Well, he disrespected my wife, nigga, and she got the nerve to be taking pictures with him chest to chest. You know, chest to chest, and he grip on her ass. And the nigga mean mugging you. He mean mugging you while you taking the picture. I remember the dude. Hey, my movie finished, man. Hey, my movie finished. I'm still formatting. The movie finished. Hey, check this out. Remember the dude I told you? Remember I told you I was in the 8th grade? I was in the 8th grade. I was 14, right? I was 14 years old, right? My girlfriend, Yana, she was in the 9th grade. Hey, remember I told you? Man, she had no, bro. Man, I got this in the movie, man. Like, I'm this 1988. I was running track in junior high school, right? I met this little honey dip. I done told this story 1,000 times, and I'm gonna tell it 1,000 more times. True. Carla, what's your name? You calling from?
Curtis from Long Beach.
Curtis from Long Beach, talk to me.
Hey, you over there dying laughing about them pictures, man. But you know, your boy Chris Brown did that, man. If you Google the pictures with the fans,
yeah.
he was on there. Chris Brown was getting busy. he was grabbing their cheeks and everything, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Women ain't saying nothing. So, you know what I'm saying? There's a couple of dudes out there hot at Chris Brown for that.
Yeah.
Chris Brown did it for real.
Was his girl there? Was the dude girl there? Oh, well, not the girl.
They don't show who's that. They don't show who's standing in the background, but you know what I'm saying? I'm sure all the women didn't go by themselves.
Yeah, man.
So it's been done. It's been done, man.
Hey, look at that. Hey, all right, man. Hey, shout out to Curtis, man. Low be set up. Yeah, man. Nigga don't take my girl. Yeah, then the nigga got nerve to be following me on Facebook. Nigga don't took my girl. When I was? How long when I was? Yeah, that was 35 years ago. 35 years ago, man. I had no lost my girl, man, to a nigga named Ed. Ed had on took my girl. She had a nerve. She had on broke up with a nigga. I guess what? She didn't have the audacity. She didn't have the courtesy to say, you know what? I got his phone number. I talk to him every day. You know, he in love, puppy dog love, stuff like that. I got a nigga carrying my bus to school, carrying my bus to class, stuff like that. Walk down the hallway. You know, she could have called me and said, you know what, man, it's over. She didn't even say that. Nigga, I found out she walking down the hallway with Ed, locked arms, Ed holding my girl books. She walking by. I'm sitting there looking like, she walking with Ed? Nigga, I'm hurt. this bitch walking with Ed. I know motherfucker where she walking with Ed. Hold on. What the fuck she walking with Ed for? Ed done walk my girl to the locker. Ed looking at me, mean mugging me. The nigga was mean mugging me too. He was like, yeah, nigga. Like, he gave me like, yeah, nigga, I took your bitch. The nigga mean mugging me. So I kind of, you know, nigga don't took your girl, nigga don't took your girl, he mean mugging you. She fucked around. Man, she fucked around and told me she ain't want me no more, man. I was. Hey, but guess what, though? Check it out. Boy, check it out. Boy. Hey, bro. I don't know how. Nah, I haven't seen her in years. Boy, I heard she look like the Goodyear blimp right now. True. Boy, I'm dead. Listen, Ed got a couple of tooths missing. Ed got a couple of tooths missing, right? Like one of his teeth is rotten, and the other tooth, right? He got a couple of tooths missing. I'm like, damn. Well, okay, all right. rubbing my hands together like the bird, man. I said, oh, okay. So you know what? Really, I dodged the bullet on that one. True. Yeah, I dodged the bullet on that. I really ain't nothing to be mad about. Really, to be honest with you. Shout out to Sean. Hey, okay. Dropping that $27.99. Bam, super chat on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Sean said, he said, I'm throwing chairs because I ain't getting knocked out. Boy, I'm trying. Ooh, Lord have mercy, boy. Bruh, it is what it is.
From the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, we got to get the lights up, man. Anybody sitting there watching the show, don't want to hit the like button. If you sitting there watching the show, hate watching, don't want to hit the like button, Riley. Yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Boy, listen, boy, my homeboy told me, because I haven't seen her. Man, she built like a 57 Chevy. True. I saw my homeboy Ed. Well, Ed, my nigga, but now you couldn't, you go to the dentist get your grill fixed, man. I ain't say that to him, but I'm like, niggas looking raggedy, boy. And some of the dudes, check this out. I know some dudes that I know, like we grew up together, right? They was strong in the game. They like the dope boys. A lot of the dope boys that I came up with, some of them, they work for the city. They work for a lot of the dope boys I came up with. They work for the city. They work for the city, fam. They don't even. Some of them doing landscaping, and there's nothing wrong with it having a honest job, honest work. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm saying, like back in the day, they was that guy. They was the hood rich dude. They was hood rich. They had all the females. You guys know how it was. Like the females, they wanted, like the chicks. Not all women. I mean, I'm not saying women, all women. I'm just saying just like some of those chicks that grew up in that environment, they wanted the dope boys. A lot of the dope boys, I be going to the barbershop, these niggas looking bad, dog. Boy, they looking bad. Boy, they shooting bad too, boy. They looking bad, they shooting bad. Hey, man, we're going to come back after a short identification break, man. We're going to get back into the show.
About you. And ever since that first night, it seems like I've been going crazy about you.
Mint green chrome in the butt, burnt orange 550. Say the pinky ring pimp, give love pussy. Seafood, big pool, make your girl look. Backwoods, big grill, watch the chef cook. Talk slow, big smoke in the moonlight. Knock your doors down, shout it till your mind right. East Point, Fulton County, where a nigga from. Got love.
You know, in life, like in life, right, you got to be a visionary. You got to be able to foresee, have foresight, right? When you're young, and I tell a lot of young guys now, like when you're young, man, you're gonna make your mistakes and stuff like that. The reason why you want to listen to older people and also watch older people, because there's older guys that's probably like around my age now. And like I'm 49, I'll be 50 in January, but they're kind of like around my age now and a little older. You know, financially they're not doing as well as they could or should, or can. They probably or can. So, like when you're I had to learn this the hard way, but when you're young, that's when you're supposed to focus all of your energy on learning everything you need to learn in order to prepare. Your 20s is supposed to prepare you for your 30s. I wasn't taught that. Your 30s is supposed to prepare you for your 40s. You get what I'm saying? And your 40s is supposed to prepare you for your 50s. So, meaning that's supposed to be an elevation every 10 years. Well, the older you get, of course, it becomes a little bit more crucial. The mistakes that you made when you were young, you can't afford to make those same mistakes in your 40s and 50s. Because this is the way I look at it. If the average American or human being lives to see 85 years old, let's say 85. The average person, average human, right? Let's say if they don't get killed or nothing like that, the average person, you may live to see 85, right? I'll be 50 in January. I got 35 years left. Now, I don't want to be struggling. I don't want to be struggling in 80 years old talking about Social Security. I ain't thinking about no damn Social Security, none of that. I don't want to be struggling. And I have children. They're going to be older as well. Take that into consideration. You get what I'm saying? So I'm thinking about, okay, next 3 years, this is what I need to have. Next 3 to 5 years, this is what I need to have financially. These are the type of people I need on my team that's going to help me. Because you can't make it by yourself. I can tell you that right now. I tried it. You can't do it by yourself. These are the type of people I need in my team in order to, you got to put the pieces together on the chessboard in order and have everything working together in order to get to where I need to be at. Because just as sure as you bank on breathing, you're going to continue to have birthdays, you're going to get older. Times are going to get harder. Times are going to get rough. And some people are going to do a lot better, and most won't do well, and some will just stay right here. But inflation is going to keep going up, so inflation is going to slowly eat at whatever money that you have. So it's very, very important that you make this shit count, because we ain't coming back to this motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? That's how I think now. The way I think now, I see things totally different. I see life totally different, bro. That's how I think now. I'm like, dog, you got about a good 30, boy, if you're lucky, you got about a good 35 years. Out of that 35, you want to be living, you want to be living like off your money well and traveling. You don't want to have to do a whole lot of hard work. You want to have the work for you. You want to have the money work for you. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't think like that in your 20s. Because you don't have the foresight like that, because your brain is not mature enough at that time, especially you're a man. No, we don't, like, we get it late. Some women get it early, but whether you're a man or woman, that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying that's how I think. Well, you got about a good 35 more years, boy. Good 35, boy. And out of that 35, you want to be balling. I want to be balling from this point forward all the way to when I leave this motherfucker. True. Now, you can't, if a tragedy were to happen, ain't nothing you can do about that. You can't foresee that. But I'm saying, bar a tragedy or something of that sort, if you just leave them natural causes, or hell, even if you don't leave them natural causes, you're like, right now, you got to make it count, boy. You got to make it count right now, dog. You got to make it count right now. Shout out to Napoleon. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, you can't try to snatch her up. You can't try to snatch her up for that. She gonna say, why you ain't do that to the old boy? Oh, yeah, you talking about the chick. You know what I mean? If she see you like booed up with someone else. Yeah, for sure.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Bro, I got pictures of my aunt and my mother on the wall up there. You know, my mother passed away in 99. Not 99. She passed away in 1999. She was 54. She passed away right before her 55th birthday of cancer. Then my brother, my older brother, Michael, he passed away 2 years after my mom. Older brother, my mom, and my stepdad passed away. All of them passed away around my brother passed away 2002. So, and then my grandfather, Kareem, he passed away 2016, I think. But I say all that to say this. My Aunt May passed away a couple of years ago. Hell, all my mother's siblings is gone, right? I say all that to say this. I've been around long enough to know, and I got countless homeboys that have gotten killed. They're not here anymore. I'm still here. I say all that to say this. I know enough to know that I ain't gonna be in this motherfucker. I know the same shit that I saw when I went to a funeral, saw the casket, saw me being a pallbearer, carrying my cousins and them to their final grave, my Aunt May's, my mother, stuff like that. I know that that's going to be the end result for me. I know this, right? So my question is, how do I want to live my life from this point forward? If I'm not where I want to be at from a financial standpoint, because it's going to take money in order to live a good life in this world. And money is generated from what you know up here. If you don't know nothing, you ain't gonna know how to get nothing. You're gonna do what you know how to do. It's not gonna be meant for everybody. It ain't meant for everybody to make it. Whatever making it is, it's not meant for everybody to make it, right? I don't want to be a part of that everybody that ain't gonna make it. I want to be a part of that small minority few that's gonna make it. Whatever making it is to me, because it's subjective to the individual. So making it to somebody may mean I need to have $10 million. Making it to the other guy may mean I just want $1 million and have all my bills paid off, I'm good. Making it, everybody is subjective to the individual. Whatever making it is to you, what plans that you have in order to accomplish that goal, and what kind of work ethic are you putting in order to accomplish that goal? Like, what are you doing? What type of focus do you have in order to accomplish that? Because it's going to need some type of focus. It's going to be easily to get distracted. You're going to lose loved ones. You're going to have relationships where people come in and out of your life. Some of you have a relationship where it just ain't no good for you, but you stuck in a no good relationship. That relationship, that partner, male or female, may be the anchor that's keeping you down from coming up. True, true, true. Sometimes, as a matter of fact, you know, I take wisdom. I take wisdom from anywhere, any place, anyhow, right? I don't care if it comes from a black man, white man, Asian man, Chinese man. It don't matter to me. I'm interested in knowledge. And knowledge without application don't mean anything. But it's the application of knowledge that means everything. What do I mean by that? If you know better, you must do better. Knowing better is not sufficient enough. Doing better is what's sufficient. Because it's what one does which determines the outcome of that situation or who that person is going to be, right? So, let me see. Let's see, Steve. I want y'all to hear this right quick. Okay. I want y'all to hear this. Now, I don't agree with everything this guy says. This is Steve Harvey, right? But boy, he said some real shit right here. Check this out.
Okay, here's the deal. If you want to be successful, here's the thing you have to do.
What you got to do?
You have to jump. There is no way around it. You have to jump. Every successful person has jumped. You got to jump. You got to take a leap of faith. You got to dash off that cliff and you got to jump out there as far as you can. Now, a lot of times you stand on the cliff of life and you see other people soaring by, gliding down like a bird flying through the air. You know, they going over to the south of France. You see them on a boat somewhere. You see their family vacationing here, their family vacationing there. You see them dressing like this. You see them in New York, then you see them in London. They flying by. You know why? It's because their parachute open. But the only way to get your parachute to open so you can soar, you got to jump. Now here's the problem. Here's the problem, my friends. When you jump, I can assure you one thing. You listening? I promise you this. Your parachute will not open right away.
So, you got to jump, right? And he said, when you jump, I guarantee you one thing, your parachute's not going to open right away. Let me translate that for you. In order to be successful in anything in life, whatever that may be, you may be going to nursing school, you may want to be a doctor, you may want to be an engineer, whatever the case may be, right? You know, if that's what you want to do, you may not have a way to do it right now, but you're going to have to take a chance on your dreams, on yourself. You may fail in the beginning. Some people, when they're going through a hard time, they quit. Most people quit when it get rough because they don't want to endure the pain of hardship that it's going to take in order to be successful, in order to have ease. See, the ease ain't going to come right away. You're going to have to be willing to endure the pains of hardship. The hardship is going to show, it's going to let you know, are you built for this? You hear these jitterbugs say, you ain't built like that. Okay, well, life is going to show you, we're going to see what you built like. Oh, this is what you said you want to do? Oh, you said you want to do this, huh? Okay, we're going to find out. To sit them through some hardship. Most people quit when they get rough. They don't endure to the end. Just think about this before I play the video again, right? You have a mother and a child. I want y'all to hear this. You have a mother and a child. And the mother is delivering this child. She's in pain. She's on the cusp of death giving birth to this child. But the child is in pain as well because he or she is coming through a very tight womb that the mother is giving birth to. So the child is going through pain. This child can die while she's giving birth to this child, and this child can cause this mother to die while she's giving birth, right? So, but she has to fight through that pain in order to experience the joy of giving birth to that child. And that child, while being pushed through the womb, has to endure that pain that he's going through in order to get ease at the end of the journey. Meaning coming out of the womb. I'm ready to come out and live. You get what I'm saying? So, most people, they quit when they're going through the pain. And this is what I don't like about social media. What I don't like about social media is because when you be looking at like a lot of these Instagram stories and stuff like that, they don't tell you that. Like you see a lot of these chicks, they living their best life. Girl, I'm over here, I'm over there. We taking pictures at the Gucci store. Like to the young mind, they make it seem like, oh, that's easy. They living their best life. A lot of it is flogging, because on your social media, you can flodge. We call it camouflage and flodge, making it seem like you're doing something that you're not. You living your best life. Nigga, you living in a one-bedroom apartment, you know, whatever the case may be. You ain't ever living like that. But you get what I'm saying? So when you're going through that struggle of disappointment, things ain't really happening for you right now, a lot of people quit. So, but when you take that leap of faith, in order to accomplish whatever it is that you want to accomplish, that's what you're going to go through.
No, that's the fear part. I promise you listening? Shoot to open so you see them dressing like this. You see them in New York, then you see them in London. They flying by. You know why? It's because they parachute open. But the only way to get your parachute to open so you can soar, you got to jump. Now here's the problem. Here's the problem, my friends. When you jump, I can assure you one thing. You listening? I promise you this. Your parachute will not open right away. No. That's the fear part. I promise you your parachute will not open right away. You're going to hit them sides and them rocks. You're going to tear your back out on them cliffs. You're going to cut yourself. You're going to get wounded. You're going to get some tears and stuff like that. But eventually, the parachute will open and you'll be soaring. But here's the other caveat. Let me teach you this right here. If you do not jump, I promise you one thing. Your parachute will never open. So you're safe, but you'll never soar. You got to jump.
So, I really like that. I always say this anytime I get, down in spirit or whatever, which I very seldom do get down in spirit. But he said some real shit. I can guarantee you one thing. If you don't jump, your parachute will never open. If you never take a chance, you'll never know. I don't want to be the guy sitting back admiring someone else's success. I got friends who watch my show every day, right? And they tell you, I've always been like this. I don't want to be the one to sit back admiring someone else's success. I know we ain't been talking about boxing right now. We talking about real life issues. Talking about life right now. I do this on this show from time to time. I wanna ride in a Bentley. I want some, you know what I mean? No, I'm just joking about that, but I'm just saying, like, I want nice things. I'm gonna get it. You want nice things. You gonna get it too. Y'all gotta be willing to fight for it though. That's all I'm saying. Y'all got to be willing to fight for it. This a message I have for you young guys. Like, bro, don't get caught up in the illusion. Yeah, I know it's rough right now. You're in your 20s. Financially, you're not where you want to be at. Guess what? You ain't going to be where you want to be at sometimes in your 20s. Because in order to get success, it's going to take some time. You got to put some work in. You ain't going to be 21. Man, I'm 21 and struggling. You're supposed to be 21 and struggling. Now, you're not supposed to be 21 and staying there. But I'm saying if you're 21 and you're struggling because you just starting to become an adult and all that stuff there, you're going to have to work, baby boy. The struggle is what's going to make you and define you. You get what I'm saying? Listen, this another one. This another one I'm going to get y'all before we bounce. Do you guys know the story of the bamboo tree? Do you guys know the story of the bamboo tree? Like the bamboo tree, I got this from Les Brown. Les Brown's one of my favorite motivational speakers I used to watch, right? It takes the bamboo tree, and what's the story? It takes a bamboo tree 5 years to grow. 5 years. Farmers who plant bamboo trees, they plant the seeds. You have to water that seed. Let's say you got a bamboo forest, right? You got to water that seed every day for 5 years. Look it up. Just imagine that. You planting a bamboo tree. It takes 5 years to see the realization of that tree growing. And just imagine you over there, you got your friends walking by. Check this out, your friends walking by. You planting your seeds, right? You 21 years old, you 20 years old, you planting your seeds. Everybody around you balling, they living their best life, right? They walking by. Man, what you doing? You may not have the best of clothes, whatever the case may be. Man, they laughing at you. Boy, you still out there watering, you still out there watering that seed, huh? They laughing at you. Some of the females, some of your homegirls who live their best life, they don't want to hang with you because you ain't part of the cool kids. You got your mind focused on the mission. The mission is to grow this bamboo tree. Grow these seeds that I'm planting. It takes 5 years. You're watering that plant you're watering those seeds every goddamn day. You don't see nothing. There's no plant broke the ground. You don't see no hope or anything of this seed sprouting and growing up into a brick 90-foot high bamboo tree. You don't see nothing, right? But for 5 years, you're doing that. Everybody walking by you, they laughing, they pointing at you. Food revolution, oh, look at her dumb ass. She's still going to school. Oh, look at Bless. She working at this job where she working at. Child, we over here doing our thing, bald and looking good. She got them work clothes on, this and that. 5 years. Guess what happened on the 5th year? On the 5th year, you finally see the bamboo sprout. It breaks the earth, breaks the soil, right? After the bamboo breaks the soil, it takes 90 days from the time it breaks the soil to sprout out into a big-ass goddamn bamboo tree. 90 days. And it's huge. If you look at a bamboo forest, just imagine that, a bamboo forest. 5 years, you're watering that bamboo seed every goddamn day, and then when on the 5th year, it finally breaks the soil. 90 days later, you got a whole goddamn forest. True. Just imagine if that farmer stopped watering that seed. Your dreams are like that. You got to keep watering them. You may hear some motivation from somebody who you know close to you or someone else, and it encourages you to keep going, keep enduring, don't stop. It's going to happen for you, but just don't quit, dog. True. Just don't quit. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Just don't quit. I know I got off topic from boxing, but we at the end of the show, so it is what it is. And what did say, Black? She said, dude had me ready to quit. But in life, you can't let people get between you and your goals. The devil is a lie. Yeah, absolutely. Just like, I tell people time and time again, you got a lot of people say, I'm highly favored by God. Well, and I tell people, if you're highly favored by God, you're going to be highly favored by the devil as well. Because just like you got things that's going to go good for you, the devil going to be right there as well to make sure that things go bad for you. I got to try to get this whole ass nigga to quit. I got to try to get this bitch to quit. She going to quit. Yeah, this shit getting rough right now. Yeah, I know you want to quit. Yeah, man, leave this shit alone, man. You're going to have those seeds of doubt in your head that come inside. Ain't no devil on the ground with no red pantyhose and a pitchfork. That ain't real. It's that negative thought that always come in your mind, or negative circumstances that always go about. It's always going to show up. Yeah, man, this shit ain't happening, man. This shit ain't going to happen, dog. And what it say, sis? You said they picking on me, coach. I'm the only female there. Plus, I'm an operator. Yeah, you got to do that to the end, sis. You got to do that to the end. Because you have your own goals that you're trying to accomplish. They can pick on you all you want. Guess what? The people who shit on you today, you're going to be wiping your ass with them later on. True. I say that time and time again. You can shit on me today, but I'm going to be wiping my ass with your head tomorrow. True. Go ahead and get your rocks off. Do your thing. Get your rocks off. Do your thing, baby boy. But I promise you, when it's all, because see, I'm going to just use that as motivation. That's why I say I don't have the humility that Terence Crawford have. I'm the type of nigga, if you been fucking with me for years and I get the upper hand, nigga, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna remind your ass of that shit. Nah, dog, fuck that shit. Nah, nigga, I earned this right. I earned this right to talk shit. That's why I say, man, they say, why he talking all that shit? I say, cause I can. Nigga, I earned the right to talk shit. And just like anybody in this chat, when you accomplish your goals, you earn the right to talk shit. You earn the right to do that. And I'm gonna tell you something else. Don't never get discouraged. Don't get caught up in what somebody else got going on. Like, Don't look at a Kim Kardashian or a Beyonce or whatever and say, man, they living good right now, man. Don't compare your success to someone else's success. Don't look at what somebody else got going on and be like, damn, man, I wish I could be like that, or how come I ain't got this, or I'm not growing fast enough. You feel like you're not growing fast enough because you're looking at somebody else. Don't base your success on what somebody else doing. You don't know what that person had to go through in order to make it look as good as they're making it look. Stay focused on what you got going on. Don't feel like if you may feel like that person got it fast, how come I ain't getting it fast enough? Everybody got to go down their own path. Everybody got to go down their own road. The road that I go down, it may not be the road that you have to go down. You got to go down a different path. Some people become more successful faster than others. You may have somebody they came up faster than you. Damn, they don't came up fast. How come I'm still struggling to go through this? It wasn't meant for you to come up right now. The path that you're going down is going to be more gratifying. So don't look at them and say because they came up faster than you, what the hell that mean? You're going to get there. You just got to stay. You got to stay where you at. Don't look at what somebody else got going on and let that deter you because you feel like they got it faster than what you got it. No, don't worry about that. True. Stay focused on you. Shout out to Elliot Meadows dropping that $2 super chat. He said 5 years, 3 months later, he said the forest thick enough to keep haters out. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely, for sure. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah. Shit, sometimes it takes people 20 years to get it. Just be happy that you got it. Be happy that you got it. You get what I'm saying? Some people don't get it at all. Some people don't get it at all, bro. Just be happy that you got it. It's a motherfucker right now, like you finally woke up to it. Damn, I feel so goddamn. I'm going to tell you something else not to do that I used to do. Don't beat yourself up for the mistakes that you made in life. Life is hard enough. Life going to beat you down enough on its own. The last thing you need to do is beat yourself up on top of life beating you up. True. I mean, what don't happen, don't happen. There's an old saying that I go by, right? Only a fool trips over what's behind him. If you trip over something that's behind you, that means you're walking backwards. That's the only way you can trip over something that's behind you. So, you make a mistake, learn from it, analyze it, how you made that mistake, and try not to do it again. Don't be like how I used to be. Make a mistake, make mistakes, go through something, and then constantly beat yourself up about that mistake you made 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Like, bro, it's gone. Ain't nothing you can do about that. It's like listening to a bad song that you don't like, and you playing it in your MP3 player or your tape deck or whatever the case may be, or your CD player, and you got it on repeat, and you started rehashing that painful memory over and over and over and over and over again, and you stuck right there. You can't get past, you can't get what God have meant for you because you started rehashing, reliving that same painful experience over and over and over and over and over again. That painful experience is keeping you from enjoying future experiences that's going to be better than what you went through. But you ain't going to never get ahead in life in order to enjoy that pleasant experience that's meant for you in the future because you keep reliving that same old bad experience. True. You can't get over it. The niggas used to beat me up. We broke. I had all this money 10 years ago. Now I'm broke. I ain't got nothing right now. And you just keep rehashing. Like whatever mistake you made. Don't matter what it is, right? But some people keep rehashing it over and over and over again. You can't get what's meant for you in the future because you keep rehashing the painful experience. Your past is holding you down. You're tripping over things that's behind you, that's past you. You get what I'm saying? So, I used to do that. Beat myself up, can't get over it. You know what I mean? So I like to talk about things that I went through in my life, and I laugh about it, joke about it, because I want you guys to use my past experiences. It may not be for somebody in the chat, but somebody gonna hear it and they may resonate with the message I'm saying. Somebody gonna hear it and be like, man, you know what, man, I went through something that similar. You get what I'm saying? I've been homeless before. Like for real. I'm being honest with you. Like, it just things, you know, you can learn from other people's experiences. Why go down the road when you don't have to? Why go down the path of misery when you don't have to? Why go down the path of uncertainty when you don't have to? What do I mean by that? You have this message is for the young people, right? If you're a young person, you may be the old head female or male or female, and they may tell you, yeah, man, you know, you don't want to, they may be giving you some sound advice about relationships, characteristics, certain things to do and not to do. They may be giving you sound advice for stuff, right? You may ignore it, man. I'm finna go down that path, that road anyway. Yeah, whatever, old head. That's what happened to you. That ain't gonna happen to me. Jitterbug, don't go down this road, man. There's a whole bunch of rattlesnakes on this street. You got rattlesnakes, you got king cobras, you got doggone coral snakes, got a lot of poisonous snakes down there. It's always gonna be that one or two or three that think they're gonna be the one to walk down the road and don't get bit by the snake. True. Why go down the path when you don't have to? Somebody's been down that road already. They are giving you what they call sound advice. Old saying I learned in the Nation of Islam, a hit to the wise is sufficient. If you give a wise man or a wise woman a hint, that's sufficient enough for them. They don't have to go through that experience in order to see if it's real or not. I don't have to go down that road to see if it's snakes on that road. When blessed through the Food Revolution, the one Mr. Ham, Dr. Paul Evans, Alan Maddox, Gertz, don't tell me, yeah, man, we don't went down that road. There's a whole bunch of rattlesnakes over there. You don't want to go down there. There's always gonna be that one nigga that got to see it for himself. nigga, I got to see it for myself. I got to see it. It's always gonna be that one that you always got to be the one that got to see it for himself. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Hey, shout out to Mountain from Queens, New York. Hey, okay. Shout out to Jamie from New York 2 times. Hey, okay. Shout out to Ron Boy Fresh from DC. Hey, okay. Shout out to Hashirama from PG County. Hey, okay. Shout out to Captain 4G from Brooklyn. Hey, okay. Shout out to Troy Graham from B-More. Hey, okay. Shout out to Curtis from Long Beach. Hey, okay. Shout out to JXV88. Hey, okay. Shout out to BG. Hey, okay. Shout out to Jonathan. Hey, okay. Shout out to OPG. Hey, okay. Shout out to Greg. Hey, okay. Shout out to Jasper Driver. Hey, okay. Shout out to Jamario Dixon. Hey, okay. Shout out to Ryan. Hey, okay. Shout out to Sean Parks. Hey, okay. Shout out to Napoleon. Hey, okay. Shout out to Alan Maddox. Hey, okay. I mean, I know some people, man, they be like, man, that nigga ain't talking about boxing, man. He done went off the script. He ain't talking about boxing. I like my show. My show is not just an all boxing show. I like to talk about real life things. This is what I was doing on my Midnight Conversations channel. But I just realized, I said, man, why don't I just do a segment over here? I'm gonna have a lot more content on my channel. We're gonna have some Midnight Conversation segments on this channel. That's what we're gonna do. Ain't no need to go into a new channel. Let's just segment into something else at certain times. Certain days, certain times, like from 8 to 10, we may be just talking about life or whatever the case may be, you know what I mean? So I like to talk about stuff like this because it's my therapy. I like doing this show because this show is therapy for me. You get what I'm saying? I get a chance to think of a lot of new ideas, a lot of things I'm trying to work out in my life, you know, and then a lot of you guys can best bounce off of me, you know, because, you know, you might, like some guys might be going through something, man, and it might be something that I can say that can help you get through it. We all human beings, we all have a finite time we're going to be on this goddamn planet. No matter what, we ain't going to be in this motherfucker long, because when we gone forever. You get what I'm saying? That's what I tell a motherfucker quick. I say, bro, we gone forever, dog. We gone forever. So we ain't coming back to this motherfucker. I know they said we gonna come back one day and it's gonna be resurrection. Well, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. All I know is I buried my mother, buried my aunt, buried my cousins, whole bunch of my homeboys gone, all of my uncles and aunts, they gone. You know what I mean? So and we were sad and crying and they ain't come back. And more than likely, I ain't gonna be around, to see who come after me. I ain't gonna be around. My grandparents, my parents saw their parents pass away. They didn't come back. My parents passed away. I ain't seen nothing. And more than likely, so that let me know, God, I'm gonna be taking that dirt nap too. I feel like I got a good, strong 35 years left. And when these next 5 years are gonna be crucial for me. I want to enjoy the ride. The Earth spins at 1,037 and a third miles per hour. It's the smoothest ride you ever going to be on. We don't even feel this bitch moving. It's spinning and rotating around the sun. Spinning on its axis. That's how we have the 4 seasons. And then it rotates around. Then it rotates around the sun. Well, it's spinning on its axis. That's my bad. It's spinning on its axis. That's how we have the 24 hours in a day where, you know, the sun goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down. Because the earth is rotating. It's spinning away from the sun. Whatever part of the earth you're on, it's going to spin away from it. And then when it spins back towards it, you'll see the sun rising. But then we get the 4 seasons from the rotation around the sun. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Shout out to Ellie Maddox, man, for dropping that $2 super chat. He said, Coach, you went from boxing to mace like Charleston White. I mean, if you watch my show, man, that's what I do. Shout out to Ellie Maddox for the $2 super chat. If you watch my show long enough, that's what I do. You know, it ain't nothing planned. That's just how it works out sometimes. It is what it is, man. Shout out to the hood. We did this for the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
That's why I said my channel ain't for everybody. Some people like if you're the type of person that you like to be on the bullshit all the time, this ain't the channel for you. This is not a bullshit channel. Sometimes I'm gonna talk about real life shit, and some people want to hear the shit show. This is not the shit show channel. This ain't for everybody, fam. It's not. I'm part of the one. I tell a motherfucker, man, just man, this ain't my channel. Ain't for everybody, man. Y'all just unsubscribe.
Shut that soft ass shit up.
And the best man
Shut
to
that
win.
soft. That's some soft ass shit. Shut that soft ass shit up. All that soft talking. I know you can do it, man. You got to. Man, shut that soft ass shit up.
Somebody going to jail.
You sound like a bitch. Bitch. Man, I ain't worried about jail. Shit, man, I don't give a damn about going to jail. You can take me to jail.
Take me to jail?
Shit, lock me up.
Lock me up.
Throw away the key.
Throw away the key.
I mean, it is what it is,
Hit
man.
the Cash App, $FDMG School. Hit the PayPal, International Africans.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Jemell Charlo.
There's nothing that I can do. Sorry, I moved my camera. There's nothing that I can do other than just be patient, let these boys keep talking that smack, and me be who I am. Damn, phone number falling. I mean, my bad. Look.
I mean, it is what it is, man. Shout out to him, man.
Oh, Lord, I swear to God, when I see that whole ass nigga coach man like how ways, I'm gonna put them paws on him. Nigga, Wakanda forever, bitch. Oh, Lord, he threw Wakanda through that fence. Wakanda is dead. Oh, Lord.
Boy, I heard some of these niggas is still crying.
After my God, I respected you. I respect you. After my God. I respect you. After my God. Give him after my God.
You second to God, champ.
No. I didn't listen. I respect him. I'm sorry. I respect him.
Come on for the nigga pass out. Take the picture before you pass out.
Yeah, get him before he pass out.
Yeah.
Hold him up.
Yo, we gotta take this guy everywhere. Yeah. Yo, champ.
He needs air.
You need air.
He needs air. Take the picture. Take the picture before you face the picture.
That's my hero, right? That's my hero. One more.
It takes a lot to do. All right, what?
Don't worry about it. Come on, I got you, all right?
Hey, you know the thing that killed me about this video, dog? They got this pretty ass girl that's standing behind Floyd Mayweather. They got all these pretty tenderonis around Floyd. And the highlight of this dude's life was he got a chance to take a picture with Floyd and he hugged him and he fell down on his knees. True. Bro, I'm like, for real, bro. Like, that's the highlight of your life? You can't make this shit up. You can't make this
Now, I run every kind of bitch, every kind of place, and I know one thing. When it comes down on you, you either collectivize or you run like a solitary rat.
Hey, you ought to know what time it is, man.
I smell something, man. You smell something?
I definitely smell something in my hair.
I smell
pussy.
Hey, when we be dropping this knowledge, man, and they be sitting back, coming with the flim flam popping that week, I just sit back and try to discourage them. Don't bring your bitch ass over here. Man.
Don't ever come by here. Okay?
Let's see what this is. Somebody gave a super chat. What did he say? It's Black Hole Son dropping a $2 super chat. He say dirt nap till the good Lord calls you, coach. Dirt nap until the good Lord calls you? Well, I think when the good Lord calls you, you're gonna take a dirt nap, but everybody gonna take that dirt nap. You can believe that. You're leaving this motherfucker here. Life and death has no contract. We leaving this motherfucker. I'm damn sure. I'm 100% sure of that. We leaving this motherfucker. Yes, sir. But while we're here, life is for the living. Let's just live life, man. Enjoy it to the best you can, man. Maximize that motherfucker, man. Enjoy your life, man. Accomplish your goals. Fight for them motherfuckers and stay away from the negative people. I mean, I'm gonna be here talking shit. I'm gonna talk my shit, curse a motherfucker out, have fun in the process, and we gonna move on to the next. Before we leave, we gotta say, let's say a special prayer, man, for all of these sapsuckers.
And I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand, because He helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes. He helped Daniel get out the lion's den. He helped Gilligan get off the island. Lord.
Hey, what to say, fam? He said, Coach, I see why you was invited to Bud Parade VIP style. Again, like, when people be around you, and I say this time and time again, that people be around you, like I don't give a fuck nigga energy, dog. And I'm just saying, like people know real people when they see them. You'll pick up on somebody's energy. Always trust your instincts. If somebody giving off fuck nigga energy, you know he's a fuck nigga. You know you're not even be around him. It's just like if you're a female and you be around a female, another chick, and her and she giving off bad energy or whatever. Let's say over here in Florida, we say old pussy. Like the females in Florida. They'll call a chick old pussy asshole. That old pussy asshole. Hey, that old pussy asshole did this, that. Yeah, that old punk. Like the females in Florida, they be saying, pussy hole, you around here, pussy ass. Like, right here, especially right here in Tampa. That old pussy asshole, you sitting there mad at me when my baby had $5,000. You know what I mean? We doing good over here. This old pussy asshole mad because she mad because I ain't invited her to my wedding with me and my husband and all that. Hey, I was listening to Instagram Live with a friend of mine. I ain't gonna say her name. Friend of mine and her cousin was having an Instagram Live, and that's how they was talking. If you come to Florida, especially if you come to Tampa, that's how the chicks talk here. I'm saying the ones that's in the street, boy, they shout out to Joshua Prophets. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What did he say, fam? He say 20 years old. I appreciate you for dropping that knowledge down to the ground. Keep the hungry grounds around. He say, I just got my CDL for the put in his work. Yes, sir. Hey, listen, check this out. Check this out, fam. I got something else for you. When I was 21 years old, I got my CDL license. I went to a school called Roadmaster right here in Tampa, right? I got my CDL. I had a tanker's endorsement and I had a doubles endorsement. I done been all over the country except on the East Coast. Yeah, man. If you're a young man, you don't know what you want to do, join the military if you want to. You don't know what you want to do, but guess what? That's a trade that you can get. You ain't got no kids or whatever, and you sitting there hanging around and they ain't doing nothing with your life. Go get your CDL truck driver license and just hit the road, learn how to drive and drive all over the country. That's a skill. Truck driving ain't going nowhere. Everything that you have in your house, a truck delivered it. Every time you order something from Amazon, a truck brings it to you. That's a skill that AI ain't going to be able to replace. You get what I'm saying? They're always going to need some drivers. They have some AI assistants or whatever. They may have some vehicles that can drive themselves. I do know that. But, bro, listen, truck driving going to always be around. Go hit the road, man. You ain't missing nothing. I'm trying to get my son to hit the road. He don't want to leave his homeboys. I'm trying to get him to hit the road. He don't want to leave his homeboys.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People primping, pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hit that road, man, to get that money, baby boy. Grind. If you're going to grind for 5 years or whatever, hit that road and grind, dog. Grind. Take a percentage of your money and make sure it automatically gets sent somewhere to get saved in like a stock option or whatever the case may be, or some type of medical insurance plan that you will be able to draw against. Not medical insurance, life insurance plan, whatever. Just have a percentage of that money just stacking. Hit that road, man, and go, bro. Hit that road and go. And when you come back, when they see you again, you're going to be shining. True, true, true. It is what it is, man. Shout out to Rocky Marciano.
What about Rocky Marciano? Oh, there they go. There they go. Every time I start talking about boxing, a white man got to pull Rocky Marciano out their ass. That's the one. That's the one. Rocky Marciano. Rocky Marciano. Let me tell you something wonderful. Rocky Marciano was good, but compared to Joe Louis, Rocky Marciano ain't shit. He beat Joe Louis's ass.
I'm going to tell you something else, too. Anybody that's a truck driver, you know what I'm talking about. You know, when you're a new trucker, you be going to these different rest stops like the TA, you be going to Love's, you may go to Flying J and stuff like that. You're going to be meeting, like, you're going to be asking questions about which trucking companies are good and which trucking companies are bad. You might have heard some bad things from Swift. Well, I think Knight owns Swift right now. Warner, or I used to drive for Stevenson Trucking out of Texas. I drove some, CRST. I used to drive teams and all that stuff there. You know, you're going to hear people, you may move around a little bit. You may be on one trucking job, don't like it. Hit another trucking job, don't like it. You know, eventually you're going to settle down and find something. I'm going to say this. You're going to have people tell you some bad stuff about trucking. And it may discourage you. There are some bad things about trucking. There are some good things about trucking. But remember, man, you got a plan, you got a goal. And, stick to what your plan is, bro. Stick to what your plan is. Don't let nobody discourage you for what it is that you're trying to accomplish. It is what it is, Go through the learning pains. Experience those rough times, trucks breaking down in the middle of the night. Nigga, I broke down in Louisiana one time on a dark road. Well, nigga, I broke down in Louisiana one time. I broke down in Mississippi one time. When I broke down in Mississippi, all I thought about was the movie Mississippi Burning. I thought about Mississippi Burning, bro. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I got my Twig auto car. I got my Twig car, too. That's all I thought about, Mississippi Burning. I said, man, he crack up in a catch a nigga, man. God damn, it was pitch black, too. In Mississippi, the truck broke down. True, true, true. Well, listen, bro. Listen. All that OG. Now, I consider myself a G. Guess what? I done broke down in the middle of the night on a dark Mississippi road, and all I saw was white sheets and burning crosses. I'm saying in my mind, right? That's all I saw, right? I say, man, God damn. I ain't got no pistol. I ain't got no fire. You might go through something like that. I just want to throw that out there. Get with a good company, dog. Just get with a good company. True, true, true. I was like, man, I'm trying to, man, what the fuck? I was like, man, shit, nigga, fuck that. They ain't tell me this was going to happen.
Don't ever forget, when I found you was strung out on coke. When I found you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to Big Time Box. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that.
You gotta understand, I was in the nation too. I was like, man, God, no, but you just always heard something bad about Mississippi. Like if you from the South, I'm telling you, bro. Listen, if you ain't never came up in Mississippi, that's probably something different for people who live there. But bro, I'm like, man, nigga, I broke down in Mississippi, bro. Man, shit, nigga, please. Yo, what? It is what it is, man. Shout out to Gloria Day and the Fabulous Set Trips.
Gloria Day and the Set Trips.
These niggas don't play. These niggas don't play. We don't play. You ain't heard. They be tripping. We be tripping. So they swear. breaking and no snitching. And repping hard for the set. Oh, mamas, it ain't no lie. Because niggas gonna bust. Niggas gonna bust.
Well, you know, we normally do this, and we normally do this on Tenderloin Fridays. Hey, shout out to Knockdown 305.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to La Jessica.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to PBC Central.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Mizzy Mike.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Eric Grimey.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to my sister Food Revolution.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Bless 365.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to, it was a sister I haven't seen in a while. She said she just had a baby. Shout out to Jackie Hernandez.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Green Eyes P.
Hey, okay.
I forgot the sister name, man. Damn, man. I don't like missing the sister. Shout out to JC.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Elena. Elena, what's going on, sis?
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Knockdown 305.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to L. Harvey.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to PBC Central.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Rick Timms.
Hey, okay.
Let's see. Shout out to Eric Grimey.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Mailman Mac.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Eric G from H-Town.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to JC.
Hey, okay.
Let's see. Who else we got? Oh, we also have the super chats. Did we get the super chats out of the way? Yeah, we got all the super chats out of the way. We got that out of the way earlier. Yeah, we did that. Shout out to Joshua Prophets.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Black Hole Sun.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Ellie Maddox.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Napoleon Armstrong.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Sean Parks.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Ryan.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Jamario.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Jasper Driver.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Greg.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to OP Gamer.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Big G.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to JXV.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Jonathan, man.
Hey, okay.
It is what it is. Shout out to Swift 718.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Corey Bradley.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Jamie Rivera.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Cooking Research Senior.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Angel.
Hey, okay.
Once again, it's on, man. Allie Maddox as well.
Hey, okay.
It's about Coach Malachi Williams signing out. True Media Today, USA Boxing. I do know the show ran kind of long, guys. I do apologize. We just got off track a little bit. I see you guys tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. But we going to go out like this here, Patrice Russian style. Hey, man, I'm going to see you guys tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Also got another video I'm dropping tomorrow. You guys, hey, man, please sign up to my email list, man. Y'all check me out right here, man. Coach Malachi. Y'all go to CoachMalachi.com. Please sign up to my email list. That's so, man, like if YouTube don't send out the notifications, you know what I mean? You guys will be able to, you know, just sign up. I send you guys an alert ahead of time myself. And it'll give you an opportunity, like anytime I have something going on, you'll know, coming to your city, you'll know. You're going to be receiving messages directly from me, not no AI. I'm going to be the one typing, sending the emails out. And if you can put your phone number, I can send you a text message as well. So I just want to throw that out there, man. You guys know, you guys know my motto, man. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace. See you guys tomorrow.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.